The boldest, they the blackest, the brightest, the boldest. We talk combos go. We come in, we hit it with the trick shot. Nothing but net. We need that bell, but them haters they gon' still watch. Like I just said, when it comes to combat, you looking at the TikTok. You wanna come into the ring, mess around, go ahead, get tricked out. We got that attitude, nation to dominate. We got the table, we filling up all the plates. You press play whenever you wanna taste. We always with the real, baby, you never gave fake. The blackest, the brightest, the boldest. They the blackest, the brightest, the boldest. They the blackest, the brightest, the boldest. We talk common, they the coldest.
Hey, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, Glow Sun Production proudly brings to you its best, brightest, and blackest combat review show there is on YouTube or anywhere else. This is We Talk Combat, so we talk all things combat sports and sports entertainment. I go by the name of Muy Grande Negro Americano, aka King. Beside me, I have K-Mo Queen. How are you today, babe?
Well, I drove a boat yesterday. That was pretty cool.
You did. That was awesome.
I am. And I'm hot as shit right now in this goddamn room, sweating. Y'all probably see it, but not as hot as our guest we have today.
Hey, down there we have Mr. Hugo Boss himself. Travis, how you feeling today, bro?
I'm back after a little hiatus, started my homie's birthday, but I'm back. I miss y'all. I miss the show, man. So I'm happy to be back right now.
We got a good one today. If you're new to the channel, please hit the like button. Also hit the subscribe button. Hit the notification bell while you're at it as well, so you're always notified when we drop this new around here. As Queen said earlier, we have some guests here in the house. Do us another favor while you're at it, though. We Talk Combat Clips is our other channel where we drop the condensed versions of these shows over there and shorts version. Also, this is our watch along. I'll loop that real quick for YouTube and as well as Discord. If you're a subscriber to the YouTube channel, you get access to the Discord. Just go over there and link your channel. On Mondays, we watch Raw. Tuesdays, we watch NXT. Wednesdays we do Evolve as well as Dynamite over in Discord. Thursdays is TNA Impact. Fridays is SmackDown. Saturdays any PLEs as well as AAA events. And we show AEW Collision if there's no WWE PLE. And on Sunday we show PLEs as well and have our recap shows. So without further ado, y'all, we know why y'all here.
Can we get a drum roll?
Hey, so first up. This is one of my guys. I appreciate him. He always showing us love. He has fire content, growing from the bottom, doing his thing. He always giving. I tell him all the time. He's always trying to show or try to find a positive message in the WWE. This guy always out there showing himself off, always making sure he clean cut, fresh. I be watching you, Kai, man, do your thing. He always fantasy booking, doing what he do. Shout out to my guy Kai from Black House Brooklyn.
BTP, yo.
What up, Kai? Hold up. I think you muted. Unmute yourself, Kai.
Look, I was so excited. I forgot to unmute, man.
Hey.
Appreciate y'all for having me back on. We got Queen, we got Travis, we got the King. Now this Grande Negro Americano. I like that, man. I know you got a mask too. You just playing today, but it's all good. Let the people see your face, man. My brother, man. Appreciate y'all for having me on and making this great connection with the next guest y'all about to announce. So man, let's get right into it.
Yes, sir. Kai, appreciate you as always, bro. Hold up. Before we do that, I also want to give a shout out to my guy Reg, man. Reg always showing us love. I saw y'all yesterday on the shout out show, giving the special announcements and all. I'm trying to get Reg on the show pretty soon and all. Reg, we got that, man. He talked about it yesterday as far as the issues we had at first. We got to go back and forth on Instagram, and then we made things right, man. And that's my guy and all, man. I'm definitely down for him, his cause, the way he talks about things. Not only that, but just black philosophy in general. So, Reg, we're gonna get you on the show. But without further ado, this is the drum roll. This is the guy right here. Shout out to this guy that's doing big things for in the IWC. Completely got Swerve Strickland on speed dial and all of that. Why you say that, Bobby Monsoon? Shout out to my guy all the way out there from Philly himself. Y'all know him, Bobby Monsoon.
Why you say that? Good looking, y'all, man.
What up, Bobby? What up, bro? How are you today, man?
Man, nothing, man. First, I definitely want to say I appreciate that, man. I appreciate everybody tapping in, man. Thank you to Queen, Black Couch, El Grande, El Americano, Negro Americano.
They don't even know we twinning out here today, bro.
Yeah,
I wasn't prepared for that at all.
BobbyMonsoon.com. Me and bro like D the Great and AB, man.
Oh shit!
I'm AB, bro. I got the dab. I'm gonna be AB.
All right, but as y'all see, man, we got a special show today. If y'all didn't know how this show goes, man, we go around the board and give our highs and lows of the week of WWE product. I know Bobby hates talking about the WWE, but we're going to talk about the WWE today, as well as TNA and AAA as well. Give our highs and lows. We got a little bit of tea afterwards, as long as everybody can stay and converse. We'll deal with the Saturday Night Main Event match card that we have already going on, and then get to your questions and comments as well. If you guys are interested in talking to myself, any of my co-hosts, any of the guests, hit us with @ WTC for We Talk Combats, or just one of our names and all. We get to you as far as throughout the show and comment to you and get and interact. We appreciate everybody for joining us today. Please hit the like button again to subscribe and all that stuff, y'all. And let's get to it. All right, y'all. Another week of WWE product. Let's put it in the people's face. First up, we got Monday Night Raw. Shout out to Jacob Fatu again in this bloodline story going on. He ended the night by putting Roman Reigns, Jey Uso, and Jimmy Uso through the barricade. So we'll talk about that and more. On NXT, we had the debut match at Nakaru. Shout out to Kai, calling him EO's husband. Shout out to them getting married as well. Congratulations to them in the meantime, but we'll talk about that and more. For Evolve, I forgot this guy's name. That's supposed to be contending now for Aaron Rowe.
That's Tristan. I think that's Tristan Angel.
Tristan Angel. There you go. Yep, that sounds about right. So shout out to him having a match. Now we'll talk about that and more for the folks that watched that. On the TNA Impact, Cedric Alexander, man, defeated Leon Slater in the 2 out of 3 falls match to become the new X Division champion, stopping Leon Slater's, run to become the longest reigning X Division champion there ever was. So we'll talk about that and more. SmackDown, shout out. Shout out to Royce Keys, our guy Royce Keys. We found him finally. Shout out to Queen, looking for him in the milk box. But we found Royce Keys, and he's finally saying he was in the main event of SmackDown, but he took the L to Gunther. We'll talk about that one and more as well. And on AAA, we had El Grande Americano come out there and say that he's putting this, not only his mask, but his Mexican pride and everything on the line against the OG El Grande Americano. So usually we go clockwise in order. But today, I'm going to start with the guest today. I'm going to start with you, Bobby. What were your highs and lows of this week's WWE product? I guess you go down the line. I'll click the slide when you're talking about a show. If you did see it, if you didn't see it, you can let me know. And then tell me what's your whole letter grade for the week once you finish, Bobby.
All right. Well, real quick, I'm seeing the chat just now. Shout out King Ray. Anybody I forget, my bad. J Bucks and who else? We got Dilo in the chat. I see some of the usual.
Hey, shout out to Dilo.
Yeah,
Dilo.
Oh yeah, who else?
I see Cuz in the chat too. I got you, Bobby. Bobby, get talk about the show, and I'm gonna put the stuff on the screen.
All right, bet. Yeah, now shout out to everybody that tapped in. But yo, man.
Yeah.
Now, unfortunately, y'all gotta fill me in on AAA. Y'all gotta fill me in on NXT and Evolve, man. Like, I'm definitely slacking. Y'all was telling me even before the show, I gotta catch up on that AAA, man. The first time I tapped into it, it was like Undertaker turned me off, but my man, Americano, and my man King, bro, like they gave me some advice to, double back on TNA. So I'm gonna do that. I mean, not TNA, AAA. But I'm gonna talk about what I watched though, which was Raw, Crackdown, and I watched me and I know I watched AEW too. So if you want, Kyle, we could talk about AEW also.
Yes, please do.
Mhm.
I bet.
Yeah, please
But
do.
man, first Raw, I'm talking about some of the most boring things you could possibly even think about. You know what I mean? Like every single Monday, when I'm looking at this picture, I'm looking at Jacob Fatu. And right now, unfortunately, what's burnt in my mind is him licking the title with CM Punk, the stench of CM Punk nutsack on it. If you don't know what's going on, just look it up. CM Punk took a picture with the Intercontinental title and the World title around his waist and around his nipples. Jacob Fatu, the Samoan underwear wolf. I call him the Samoan underwear wolf because of an episode of Crackdown, he took the Fruit of the Loom draws he had, then he put it on his head. So now, you know what I mean? That's the only thing I could think about watching this. And I'm looking at Roman Reigns. It's the same spot, the same barricade. I need Raw to start switching stuff up. We've seen this a million, trillion, billion times. You know what I mean? It's just like, it's getting kind of draining for me, honestly, to seeing the same redundant stuff, man. And that's just to be honest. Outside of that, God, how many times we gonna tell? Did we tell this story before with Solo Sikoa? Remember, he had the Ula Fala. Solo Sikoa had the Ula Fala, and then he had to fight Jacob Fatu because he wanted power. Then Jimmy, he had a gripe with Roman Reigns, then he wanted power. Then Jay had the same thing, then he wanted power. Then Honore Uce, now he wants power. Now we got Jacob Fatu, man. But outside of that, though, to be honest, Jacob Fatu, man, he's taking a creative that. Yo, can y'all hear me? Is that my mic? I don't think it is.
Yeah, we can hear you.
I can hear you, bro.
Freezing a little bit.
All right, bet. Jacob Fatu, he's taking the horrible creative and he's making the best out of it. Because one thing, I'll be joking, but Jacob Fatu, believable, man. The match he had with Roman Reigns, he definitely. Damn, that's my mic. Hold on, y'all. yo.
I can hear you.
Oh, all right, bet.
Yeah. Hold on. I'm gonna mute everybody else. I'm gonna mute Kai as well while you talking. Unmute yourself when you want to talk.
All right, I can hear. All right, bet. Y'all know I be messing stuff up, so you know, I mean, sometimes wires and stuff break and all that. But yeah, dog. I think Jacob Fatu. I don't like the creative, but he's doing the best he can, man. So I just wish they switched some things up. That's all, man. But Jacob Fatu is definitely believable, man. As far as Crackdown, that was a hard watch, man. Outside of I hate you got that. Yo, Royce. If you happen to watch this, I got nothing to do with this picture, bro. You my man, bro. You my man, Royce. But outside of Royce, outside of him getting an opportunity to main event, God, I can't tell you nothing entertaining about this show, man. Honestly, dog. I wish Carmelo Hayes was going against Trick. Trick did his thing, but come on, bro. You fighting The Miz and Kit Wilson. I get it. You know what I mean? Let's have fun. We're in this hometown. You know what I mean? But God, like, Trick Williams and Carmelo Hayes, I thought that was the obvious direction, you know what I mean? But yeah, man, it's just, God, the creative just needs so much. They just need a shakeup, dog. If anybody need to get released, it wasn't the New Day, it was the creative. But yo, what y'all think, though?
Let me go around. So what would you give the grade to the week?
I ain't going to. I'm not even lying, dog. F. I can't even cap, bro. It's just a straight F, bro.
That's what we're gonna start off the week with an F. An expected F. But let's go over to you, Kai. Let's go over to you, Kai. What were your highs and lows of this week WWE product? And once we finish this and going around, I'm gonna let y'all talk about AEW. But what's your highs and lows of this week's WWE product? And what's your overall at it?
We're gonna start with Raw. If we're gonna start with Raw, I'll say this. I was one of those people that really wasn't into Braun Breaker. I think Braun Breaker really, now that I'm starting to see, I think he does have potential. I think he got way better on the mic. His voice a little high, but nothing is more annoying than Tiffany Stratton voice. So I'm not even mad at Braun Breaker. I'll take that. But other than that, I would say I'm not into this story because he's gonna bend the knee. Jacob Fatu is gonna bend the knee. He's gonna lose because if you had an opportunity to have him win, he should have just won at the last pay-per-view Backlash Because if you would have won, you could have justified Roman not being there. And y'all lied and said y'all messed up. Y'all ain't messed up. Y'all went back to the contract negotiations, and Roman like, hey, bro, listen, I ain't gonna show up for June. I'm not taking pay cuts. I'm not restructuring nothing. That's for Seth, Liv, and all the rest of them. All right, Roman, I'm sorry. All right, bet. All right, so I'm gonna win. All right, cool. I'll show up. So now that we know too much like real life stuff, it took me out of the story. Because I know for a fact Jacob Fatu is not gonna win. If this man Roman gonna be here, he's not gonna be here to not have a belt. So Jacob Fatu, Jacob Paru, I should say, from the Bay, but he's dope. He is dope. He has dope believability, and I think that he got more tone, more muscular. But my high, people gonna think I'm crazy. I'm gonna give Dominic, when that AAA title was on the line, Dominic Mysterio get buffs, bro. He get all the potions, all the damn attribute upgrades, but anything else, he's trash. But that AAA title, he must really take that seriously, cause bro, them boys had a good match on that Monday Night Raw. I can't even fake it, bro. Him and El Grande, the original, had a good ass match. So I got to give him. So that's definitely one of my highs for the week. As far as NXT go, I definitely rock with Lizzie Rain for sure. I'm into that like 80s rock, 90s rock type of scene. And I know her uncle was a drummer or something. He very famous too. So I definitely do rock with Lizzie Rain. And I think that I like the approach that they taking with Lola Vice, because only Shawn Michaels does things like this. Shawn Michaels will have the champion get their ass whooped, like, and make it believable. Like the champion often gets their ass whooped, but it's to show that they human, bro. Just because you got the belt don't mean you get plus 10 attributes, bro. Like on the main roster, if you got the belt, bro, you're not losing. You're getting a DQ finish, or if you gotta lose as a triple threat, you're not getting pinned. NXT, Shawn Michaels don't care about none of that shit. Lola Vice, anybody could whoop Lola Vice's ass. Easy Dan could whoop Lola Vice's ass. You could whoop Lola Vice's ass. But when she defend that belt, you're not beating Lola Vice. And that's what's up. That's how it should be. When it's crunch time, I could win. But you could catch me on any day, because then if I could beat you on any day, then what's the point of me even defending it? Like you're not believable. So he's making Izzy Dane believable, and she just lost to fucking Tatum Paxley. So Shawn Michaels is cooking over there at NXT. As far as Io Sky husband go, shout out to him. And I said this before about Japanese wrestlers, bro. In order for them to have him, they got to get rid of Shinsuke. They can't book multiple Japanese wrestlers, and even if Shinsuke is a jobber at the lowest point, they can't book all of them at the same time. Asuka's gone, bro. They talking about she's going to Japan. She's out of here. Because they literally couldn't book all of them at the same time. This was proven before. So Shinsuke going to be going next. Tozawa, he don't really matter. But this guy, he going to have an Asuka type of run in NXT. He just might not win the belt that soon, but he going to have one of the type of runs. And as far as the lows, Jada Parker for NXT. Bro, I'm sick of Jada Parker getting her ass whooped. This stuff with Natty not going to work. It didn't work for Maxine. It didn't work with Lola Vice or whoever. I forgot who else she trained in NXT. It's not going to work. It's not going to work because at the end of the day, she's going to lose the big one. Her beating Natty is not the big one. If she get a shot at any championship, she's not going to win. And unfortunately, her being the woman of Yeet is not going to help either, which is very unfortunate. But Jada Parker is still the best women's promo in NXT. I'll stand by that. I don't watch Evolve. I ain't gonna hold you. Shout out to the Vanity Project though. Oh yeah, them boys. Shout out to the Vanity Project boys, man. Them boys nice on NXT. And I'll say it. I said it once. I'll say it again. They're the modern day Undisputed Era. Argue with me if you want to. TNA. Shout out to Cedric. Shout out to Cedric for show. I knew he was gonna beat Leon Slater. I texted my dog Affluential Sports. I said he about to win this, bro, because they're not gonna let Leon Slater pass the record for the longest reign for that belt. They're going to have it tied, and lo and behold, Cedric won, as he should, though, because you kind of need to justify why you decided to go to NXT, even though I know AEW, Tony Khan talked about his wife and all that, but money talk, bro. You could have joined the Hurt Syndicate, and y'all could have brought back the Hurt Syndicate and got it right, but you decided to go to TNA, and you won. So shout out to him, and shout out to Mara Sade. I still think she's going to get a belt eventually. And I do think WWE's going to regret dropping her because her and Lash Legend together, she was low-key the mouthpiece. Like, I love Lash Legend. Lash Legend dope, but her promo still needs some work. And being with Nia Jax, your promo not going to get significantly better being with Nia Jax. But she going to be fine. She going to be fine, even though she lost to Paige. But that's last week. We talking about this week. But speaking of SmackDown, speaking of Paige, Man, listen. I'm a guy who said that Paige was the leader of the revolution for women. People give AJ Lee way too much credit. It was Paige, bro. Paige was way colder than AJ Lee. AJ Lee been the same back then and now, but she making me look bad, bro. The wrestling not good, and she not rusty. She was just in AEW, even though her AEW wasn't all that, but she did win the belt in AEW. And before her, Tony Storm and Ruby split up, they was doing some good stuff. But yeah, man, Paige making the tag team women's division look bad. Speaking of women's division looking bad, just give us Jade Cargill versus Charlotte. Why are we wasting time with these? We got a 3-on-3 women's tag team match just to put Rhea Ripley in the shit. Rhea Ripley gotta be in everything, bro. I'm like, bro, if you want Rhea Ripley so bad, give her a 1-on-1 with JC Jane. Let her whoop JC Jane ass. And as a New Jerseyan, I would hate to see JC Jane lose, but I would rather that than have to watch Rhea Ripley take over a match between Jade and Charlotte when it's really about Jade and Charlotte at the end of the day. So, and Ricky Saints losing was the right decision because he got the same booking as Carmelo Hayes. Carmelo Hayes started off on SmackDown, lost to Cody Rhodes. What happened to Ricky Saints? Boom. Then he's going to get into hella feuds where it's not a clear winner, but he'll get multiple wins, just like Carmelo beat Braun Strowman, lost to Braun Strowman. Andrade 7-game series, but LA Knight had to mess it up. Ricky Saints gonna get the same booking. And if you release all the jobbers, who do you expect to take the losses? There's almost nobody left to take losses. So somebody got to lose. Ricky Saints, and then unfortunately now Javon Evans fucking losing because now you want to push Ethan Page because he's a masterclass heel, but that's neither here nor there. And I miss AAA. I was too focused on watching that Ronda Rousey shit, but it was like 10 seconds. So yeah.
What's your overall letter grade for this week, then?
I'll give it a C- because like the wrestling is always good. I mean, the wrestling is always going to be good. It's a wrestling show. If you can't wrestle, you're not on TV. But these stories, bro, so much potential. Where's Randy Orton? Randy Orton probably going to interrupt Cody and Gunther. Gunther, he doing this to Royce Keys. But wait, let me get WWE one thing before I stop. I will give WWE credit. They booked Royce Keys out of a corner because I'm like, bro, how you gonna put him in this position? He about to lose, get his ass whooped. But him actually coming out saying, bro, give me that contract. That's actually part of his character, and he didn't lose super clean. So they actually did Royce Keys good. You know, he actually had a credible opponent. He about to start a credible feud with Solo, unlike Oba, who got open challenges and he not even the damn champion. He just open challenge for his manhood or something. I don't know what's going on with that, but shout out to that. So.
I'm gonna give you my opinion about Oba when we get to me, but all right, we got a F and then a more positive C- from Kai. We're gonna go to you, babe. Queen, what's your highs and lows of this week 30 product, and what's your overall letter grade, babe?
All right, I had to make sure I actually unmuted myself. Let me turn off my fan. So, unfortunately, I did actually watch highlights, and despite that, I don't like that highlights cut out all the bad stuff. I got the kind of a gist of the week, but we can just basically start from the beginning. Raw, I don't know why we have to run this story back so soon. And I know they're doing it because they feel like the other stories are weaker. Like that's the reality. Is that the bloodline story is always going to get attention, it's always going to get heads, and this is a way to elevate Jacob Fatu. I get it. But why are we making it look like everybody's entirely weak, and how do we come back from this? That's the question of how far are we going to push this. Um Overall though, I appreciated stuff, and we saw Street Profits again. Like we hadn't seen them in a minute, so I also appreciated that as well. um I do kind of agree with Kai as far as with Brian Breaker is that he is starting to develop a little bit more, but I do definitely need more out of him. Like I need his mic skills to get a lot more polished. But if you do go back and listen to old Steiner stuff, like he definitely has the cadence of his family, and he definitely I think is representing them. But I think he should go change to Braun Steiner though. Like I personally, that's my thoughts on that matter. Is that yeah, he should change to Braun Steiner. Otherwise, Raw was kind of the trash it usually is. It basically was just the trash it usually is. Um, was this a Rusev and Javon and Ethan Page was this week? Yeah. Well, I kind of understand what they're doing, and y'all know I'm like an Ethan Page super fan. Like I think that it's nice to have somebody that is just straight heel. We don't have to have any questions or talk about him being a tweener. He works as a heel, and he works also as a leader. I think that they can possibly do something with him, Rusev, and possibly a lot of the other Europeans on the cards. It's an idea. We'll see what they go with it. But yeah, otherwise, Raw was kind of unwatchable, and I get tired of seeing Joe Hendry. Like I feel like he a waste of money. I feel like he don't put enough work in his body, and I also don't feel like his matches to me are like Danhausen matches. That's Joe Hendry. Sorry, like they like to try to say that Trick is just a song. Joe Hendry is really just a song. So we gonna just move on. NXT, I always fuck with NXT. I really like a lot of the people that are coming up as well. I do understand why they changed is it Naraku? Naraku's name from Evil. But I feel like the same thing with the Jason or the Mason Rook thing. I don't understand why you're going to introduce us to them and then change their name immediately. They should have just changed his name before we were introduced to him, because then when they do stuff like that, it starts confusing me because I got to call back to remember, oh, yeah, nah, his name was Evil. This is Naraku now. But, at the end of the day, NXT is what it is. It's developmental, and, it sets the stage for where all these other people are going to go and them working on their mic skills. So otherwise, wasn't much to worry about. We can move on. Um, I don't even remember what I saw in the highlights of Evolve. Oh, actually, let me run it back though. I did want to say something about Lizzie Rain, and I did agree with Kyle on that. I actually really do enjoy her. I like her style, and I also like her thunderclap move. I actually think it's really dope, and I like seeing moves that people don't do often. Like I get tired of at this point Tiffany Stratton, and like I get tired of seeing her moonsault, and I get tired of seeing everybody do a moonsault. Like it's nice to see somebody do something different, and it's a believable finisher. So I fucks with that. I fuck with her. She's cool. I can dig it. And I think it was Led Zeppelin. I might have been Led Zeppelin, Kyle, as well, to respond to that. TNA. It's cool, but Leon lost his title, and I was really sad about that. But he had a good run. I think he had almost like a 200 something, like almost 300-day reign. And my dude went and got his teeth fixed. He went and got his braids done. Like he looked like money now. At the end of the day, I'm sad he lost it, but I know that now they can build up to a good story to him. So it's cool. We move on to SmackDown now. Bam. Now SmackDown, it started on a high note and then just went down. But I kind of expected that because that's kind of how it's been the past few weeks. I was excited for Trick that he opened up the show. I thought everything was just cool. It was definitely like a ego stroke episode for him though. It was an ego stroke. His family was there. He got some jobbers. No offense, Miz, you a legend and you would go in the Hall of Fame, but he got some jobbers to do a quick match because at the end of the day, there wasn't anybody else he really could fight. Everybody else has a story, and that him fighting them would have kind of gone on their well, not kind of would have went on their record, and it might have messed up a future story for them. Miz and Kit were the only choice, and that kind of tells you a lot about how like weak the SmackDown brand is right now. Is that we don't have enough people that are possibly in between or that can be a little bit more of a jobber to have a lot more exciting matches on days where we just need a match to have a match. And that was a match to have a match. And Miz, I think, said that he wanted to have a match with Trick. So I guess it probably was a little bit of them helping each other. I was like, hey, I know you want a match. I can make you look good in front of everybody. So here you go. I'm gonna put on a good match. Kit Wilson, I'm coming around to him. He's good enough. It works. Little Yachty, I love Yachty. His freestyle was acceptable. It was acceptable under the standards in the situation, but it definitely was kind of I felt like it could have been better. I feel like it could have been better. But at the end of the day, the day gonna end. And with that being said, the rest of the episode was some shit. Um, like I tried to stay awake basically the whole rest of the episode. Like after that, after the excitement was over, it was just shit nobody cared about. Like it was Royce Keys. I'm glad Royce Keys was there, but I got to see Yo balled up. Okay, he was balled up. I'm glad they're doing something with Royce and that they making sure he's worth the money because we ain't seen him for 3.5 months. So I'm glad they're finding a place to put him. But damn, yo, come on, Royce. I feel like Royce deserves better. Like Royce definitely deserves better after everything they put him through. But yeah, SmackDown. Yeah, it wasn't it this week. But it was acceptable at the beginning though. So we're gonna end out the week though for the Pimpy with AAA. And y'all know I'm a AAA super fan. Shout out, bienvenidos to all of my hermanos and hermanas down in Mexico that be watching AAA with me. I love you guys. I appreciate you guys. This week was a kind of a showcase week because we got Mass versus Mass coming up. So just like you know how with the rest of the shows during the week, they kind of had their little situation of just throwing people up there to throw people up there because we're just trying to build up for mask versus mask. Like the Creed brothers were all right. And the Tokyo Boys, I had the Tokyo Bad Boys, I think is what it is. I hadn't seen them before, but I had heard about them over in Japan. They were awesome. Like again, AAA. Like if you're missing out on AAA, you got to watch it. But if you watch it on the WWE because it's going to be in English. If you watch on the AAA channel, it will be in Spanish. And if you don't know Spanish, you're going to be struggling. But overall, I always fuck with AAA. AAA always makes my week, and I'm excited for Mask versus Mask because I'm an El Grande super fan, not OG, but El Grande. And I feel like the way he pushes his character, the fact that he's talking about his Mexican pride and all this shit is like it's like the trick in the gingerbread thing, okay? For the people that don't be missing the whole point, we know the gingerbread ain't real. We know it was a costume. We know that. Just like we know El Grande is not Mexican or from Mexico, but we fuck with it. It's entertainment, it's enjoyable, and it takes us out of our normal lives. And that's what this is about. It's about being able to enjoy the stories as well as the action. And that's why AAA usually, for the most part, never fails me. There's been like maybe one episode that was kind of like weak, but they always be doing it. Now for the grade of the week, though. If we put all the week together as a whole product, though, I'm going to have to give it a D. And I'm going to have to give it a D because I feel like Monday, they went too much in this Jacob Fatu thing. They're not making us miss him. They're not making us miss the Bloodline storyline. They're not making us want it. So it just kind of made the rest of the episode a dud. And the same thing with SmackDown is that even though it came out hot and I always enjoyed Trick, the rest of the show went downhill. Even I got to see Jade and wasn't even really excited or cared. Like that's the worst part is when
Oh, did she freeze? All right.
Well, maybe I think she did.
I'm gonna go to you then, Travis. She's basically in a point. Okay. She gave it a D. So we got an F, we have a C minus, a D. And Travis, what's your highs and lows this week WWE product, and what's your overall letter grade?
Well, I'm letting you know right now it's not gonna get any better for me. But anyway, like everybody's been saying so far, I'm tired of this whole bloodline situation. It's the same thing all over again. Now I'm happy that the Street Profits are back because what's the word I'm looking for? It revamps the tag division. Like you could have did something before even the New Day that got fired. You could have done something with the Street Profits, the New Day, the Usos again, or even the Lucha Bros or something like that. But it's just that I want those titles off the division back because I don't think they're like the best champions anyway. But that's what this whole tag division anyway, as far as like the males. It's just feel like it's just trash anyway. And hopefully when the Profits do win, hopefully they do win on Saturday, it gives them a whole, a revamp, new face, new everything. So I'm thinking that's cool. But anyway, for NXT, now I'm gonna start off by saying this. From now on, I will not call Zarya no more. That is Big Za from now on. So Big Za, just like I don't know what it took for Soul to leave or anything like that, but it just says like now, so just her aura, just I don't know what to say about Soul right now. It's not the same as if she was in NXT, but Zarya right now, Zarya looks like she's dominant, like she's perfect for a championship right now. I don't care if it's just for North America, shoot. You can even give her a shot for the Women's World Championship, the NXT Championship, or it's like the ladies. Now I see the Izzy chick. It ain't getting no better. Like everybody's been saying, I would call him Mr. Sky, the EO's husband. Like everybody's been saying, it's not gonna work with him and Shinsuke being on the roster together. It's not working. And another thing too, where's Keanu Carver right now too? Like he just completely had an interview and just completely disappeared right now. Like I don't know if he's hurt or what, but here's a whole nother thing. Now for Evolve, now that big 4-way fatal 4-way. Now I ain't expect for dude to win Trish and Angels, but the only exciting thing for me with Evolve right now is Dorian Van. I thought he was going to be the main one that's going to win the match. I'm thinking like now he was going to be the champion at some point because like I'm not that big on Aaron right now, but just Dorian right now, he's like the best thing in Evolve right now. Now for TNA, I'm missing my guy. Where's Ricky Sosa? We need Ricky Sosa to come back from overseas. You know, if he's got these things in Belgium or wherever he's doing right now, he just need to come back, make the show better. We're officially now in the Cedric Alexander era. So I'm thinking, okay, I never seen him really outside being like a big champion as far as like being a cruiserweight champion back in when he was in WWE. So hopefully he has this a little bit longer. Hopefully he gets a chance to, wear the championship for a while. But and another thing too, I'm like reminding myself every time I see it how much I'm dislike what's her name on TNA, Daria. The whole Sonya Deville shit. Like you just made a whole match about a battle royal. You had Elijah win, but out of nowhere you just gonna say scratch that and you put the whole Macklin guy in there just to fight Mike Santana again. So what was the purpose of even having a battle royal in the first place if you're gonna just do that anyway? But if you dislike it anymore. But as far as SmackDown, first of all, bro, I'm glad that Ricky Saints lost. You know how I feel about Ricky Saints. Now it was like everybody else been saying, like Royce losing, it don't look too bad because he's
Hold on,
been
Travis, what you feel about Ricky Saints? What is he?
he's trash.
What you call him? A tan?
And he's
Trash
a tan.
ass? Can't say the last word?
Ninja. Anyway, that was like saying, well, Royce keeps losing, it don't look bad. You know what I'm saying? He's in the picture he's in the picture, you know what I'm saying? He's been seen on television. Hopefully he gets a feat with Solo soon. Like I've been said a few episodes ago. He should have did something with this was gonna make it better. Lord Yachty. Now I'm not a big fan of Lord Yachty music, but this pair with Trent right now, it's working. It's like cereal and milk, peanut butter and jam. Like it's working. He's not overstepping anything. He's in his right place, and he's not doing too much with the opportunity that he's given right now. So he's doing good. Now Triple A, look. Now I don't know why they had the Creed brothers in there, being normal, but plain as they was on Raw with masses or trying to help the OG Americano. But if that was the case, they should have had matches too over here when they was in AAA. Now, I get it. They're trying to build up for this mass versus mass match, which I'm looking forward to a lot. Now, also, I'm looking forward to the Ray Phoenix, what's his name, Laredo Kid. I know they're going to have a match next Saturday, so I'm pretty much looking forward to that. But Triple A to me wasn't really excited. I just felt like it was just average getting ready for next Saturday. But it wasn't too bad. But overall for this week, I'm going to have to give it a D2. Pause.
Hard D's. Pause. All right, yeah. Well, I guess it's my turn. I'm back. Oliver Lay. Shout out to Kai. He said I had to go get my mask, so I'm here now.
No.
So let me go and get my review. If I remember the score.
You're a goddamn fool.
We got an F. We got a C-. We got a D, right, Queen, and a D. Correct? All right, 2 Ds, double D. Take it from a pause to a positive. So let me go and give my story. This week, I don't know. Usually I give my score first. I'm feeling like it's going to be around a D pause, but let me go around first and foremost. Jacob 5-2. So I'm gonna put on my thinking cap right now and go into what they call me on other shows, Kingster Damas. Here's what I think. I do think Jacob 5-2 gonna beat Roman Reigns. I think Roman gonna give him the rub, and I'm explaining it this way. I think everybody from the old generation is now choosing their guy to give a rub to. I think what's his name? Seth Rollins gave it to Braun Breaker. Pause. I feel like the Brock Lesnar gave it to Obafemi. I think down at Roman Reigns, they wanted him to give it to Obafemi, but I don't think that's a smart move. You let Obafemi destroy Roman Reigns. That's it. You're gonna have no way to get Obafemi into an L. He's going to be unstoppable. People will not believe it. You cannot go that far. I really think I'll get into Obafemi in a second, but I think Roman going to pass it on to Jacob, but he had to get the W first, and now Jacob is going to beat him, and Roman going to take a leave of absence for a second like he normally does. I think that eventually either Randy or Cody going to do it for Trick and all that stuff, but we'll get to that when we get to that. Raw is overall though, it's okay. It's entertaining. They got more of the names over there as far as the people, and they brought the Street Profits back, which is cool and all. Still don't think the storyline is still like the greatest. I think people owe The Rock an apology. I say that all the time. I think The Rock made WWE look great with every storyline he tried to present. I think the storyline with the Roman Reigns before, obviously, and the story being done with Cody Rhodes was magical TV. I think Cody Rhodes should have been the one to change heel, but everybody don't want to talk about that because Cody ain't the real guy to be the face of the company. I think that Roman Reigns shouldn't have lost to Cody. Truth come to the shove or whatever, because I think Cody should have been the champion over world champion on the other side, and Roman should have still been that going against The Rock, having that dream match, but we never got that, and we got Cody sitting here being the champion. But that's neither here nor there. Even with all that changing heel and all that stuff, it is what it is. Triple H. But I just think this show, again, it just comes around the boring booking. The bloodline gets some views, so it's cheap views instead of creating something different and it's entertaining in a different way. You get people for cheap pops, and the bloodline will get you 1 million views no matter what you do with them. So they're doing that right now, but I'm not here for it. It's not the same feeling. Roman Reigns is looking like a damn jobber with a belt right now. Like, I wanted to come back and see. I've never got that Roman Reigns bloodline. Roman Reigns. I told you I stopped watching wrestling for 5 years. So when I came back, he was OTC, and he's starting to lose to Bronson Reed and all that type of stuff, and now he's doing this again. I've never seen him be dominant ever. Like, I don't know what dominant Roman Reigns is. So that's Raw for me. Shout out to Javon Evans getting a clean victory over Rusev. I think Javon took the L to Ethan Page to continue their story a little bit, not to get off topic. I think Ethan going to win the IC belt. I don't think that Paul wants Javon to beat Penta. I think he wants to get the belt off of him to a heel to go to Ethan Page to then give the belt to what's his name, the Javon Evans in that situation. So we'll see what that happens with that, but that's what I think. NXT, I didn't really care much about it this week. I know they're getting a new division, the new guys, Mason Rourke. I don't know where Keanu Carvey is again, Travis, like you said. Who else is on there now? EO's son. I mean, EO's, I'm about to say son, but husband. I didn't feel like that. That match. Yeah, I didn't think that match was like the greatest match either, as far as his match. Like, I know they say he's strong style and all that stuff, and that's supposed to get you all excited and all that. I've never been the big AEW type, Bobby and all that, not because AEW's trash, but because I feel like I like saying megastars. I've always been attitude. Like, I love Bret Hart. He's my probably top. He is my favorite of all time. Bret's still my favorite of all time. But I love Bret. But Bret was a believable 6 foot, 235-pound dude where he could still put you in a technical move, and it made sense. I don't like seeing Daniel Bryan's and CM Punk's and all them guys that look like they can't. Even the little guys winning these matches, that's entertaining and all, but it's like the same thing with boxing. I like when the heavyweights are running things, when you got Hulk Hogan looking guys and Ultimate Warriors. That's when I really believe that the division is doing something different, because it's guys I really believe I probably can't beat in a fight. In the back alley, you feel me? Like, a lot of these guys, I shouldn't be believing I can beat you in a fight for you to be heavyweight champion. And that's just the way I feel about it. So, moving on, like I said, NXT is fine. They try and get the next class. I don't see anybody that's going to be heavyweight champion yet. They're building up their next mid card. I feel like Evolve, I didn't watch much. Aaron Rourke is not doing it. I understand he's a representation for the LGBTQ plus and all that stuff, so that's awesome. But I mean, I'm not down with his character. I'm not down with his moves and all that stuff. It ain't about his sexuality. TNA. I kind of felt like they were going to let Leon lose as well. Leon need to come over to the feds, I feel like, but I think that's eventually going to happen either way. Shout out to Cedric. I didn't really watch him much when he was on 205 and all that stuff, but his matches on Leon have been incredible. Like, he added on a little bit more weight, them brain busters on the apron and all that type on the the turnbuckle and all that been incredible and all that. So Cedric the Truth, I'm interested in watching more of his stuff because he's a beast in the ring. SmackDown. That Trick Williams ovation was probably the best ovation I've seen in America since the Attitude Era. I've never seen anything like that. As a black man watching that, I almost cried. Seeing that, real talk, Bobby. I'm dead serious. You know, that's my guy, Trick, and all. That I've never seen something like that, bro, in America for a black guy, probably ever, bro. Like, I'm being dead serious. I've never seen, like, to see that ovation, the sandstorm, the towels being spun, like, everybody was up going crazy for that. I thought it was perfect. He went to school in South Carolina. I know while you were doing your live, Bobby, I kept trying to type saying, Bobby, he went to South Carolina. Yeah, it's his jersey and all. He's representing this place and all. That was his whole, You feel me? That's his alma mater and all that. That's his whole place. Is Cocky is the mascot to the school and all. He played football there. He was the outstanding offensive walk-on and all. So that was his whole thing as far as the whole community loving him and giving back to him and all. So I thought it was incredible with that. The Miz, I thought was the perfect partner. I really think they might add him on to Saturday Night Main Event as far as getting a tag team match going on, because that's at Saturday Main Event. We'll talk about it. It's kind of phony so far. So we might get ready for a tag team. I think that Mellow thing waits until like a Clash or even maybe a SummerSlam or something like that. They're going to get there eventually. Mellow, they're teasing it with the breadcrumbs. Shout out to my guy, Ricky Saints. Travis hates him, but Ricky, the truth. He just got to find a way to connect with the audience some way on that heel level as far as making them hate him. But him and Carmelo going to make a good feud. Both of them could battle Trick. I think the U.S. Championship going to get elevated basically because Trick is basically a heavyweight champion, and guys got to find a way to beat him before he leaves and goes there. So many people that he can battle against. Miz can be credible again. You really can throw a Damian Priest in there if you want to. You can throw guys that were in the heavyweight before back down there and say all that type of stuff. So I think Royce Keys, all them guys are going to be involved with this maybe. So I think that was good. Cool. Royce Keys being in a main event. Who would have thunk it? Royce Keys there and all that stuff. But he did take this type of pen right here. It was cool that MFTs got involved. Hopefully we won't get a long, dumb storyline with him and MFTs, because when you're involved with MFTs, your story either doesn't finish or it just goes on forever. So we'll see what happens with that. Anything else happened with the show I really didn't think about? The ladies, Kiana and Julia, break them up. Hurry up. Sorry, Julia. You're probably about to go to the AEW again or whatever. That's probably going to happen. It is what it is. Charlotte, Jade, get that done. Rhea, I really think Rhea should just lose to JC Jane. Kai, that's my opinion on it. I think JC Jane should be the next kind of like, well, it wasn't Paige because Paige wanted the first right away. But I think with her heat, her faction and all that, they should cheat and they should take the title off of Rhea Ripley. You should put it on her, continue this heat, and she be the next heel as far as running it, because Rhea Ripley don't need that championship right now. But other than that, that was cool for SmackDown. I didn't see AAA yet. I'm usually watching it late now because it's just an hour. I'm going to watch it later on. It is what it is. I know it was a setup for next week, the Mass versus Mass, what I'm really excited about. But overall, as far as WWE product, you know what? I'm going to be the positive one this week. I'm going to give it a C. I'm going to give it a C this week. So I ain't going to go D. I'm going to stay with Kai down there. We're going to give it a C. And I'm going to say it's a C.
Yeah.
It's because it's right after
I was
Backlash and all that.
surprised.
I'm going to be positive today. Since I had the shirt on like Bobby, I want to stay away from him. You feel me? We twin it too
Hey,
much.
babe. You
What up?
read Hugh Fitz-Owler's comment.
Where is
Jude,
he?
this nigga.
Where is he? All the way at the bottom? I
That
was
one's
gonna
for
get you
you
more
and
comments.
Travis.
Where is he?
Like
Ah.
6th or 5th in the bottom.
Fifth from the bottom.
Yeah, like 5th or 6th in the bottom. He just commented again.
I don't see anything.
I think
Oh,
everybody
talking about the
else
Baltimore
sees it.
accent?
Laugh at.
Mountain
Yeah.
Dew and Tiu and all that.
that.
Hold up. Fuck you, Hugh. How about that? Two.
Hey man, hey bro, he from the UK.
No,
so
he
can't talk.
good. It's a
Nah,
joke.
he from the UK. Get on his
it's all
ass.
love.
Nah,
No,
he fuck with the man them. No, hell, we ain't
you
doing
better
that.
take it. Pause over here, bro. But yeah, thank you. We appreciate you. But yeah, so that's our overall grade. Travis, let me go to you, bro. Since that took a little time. What were our highs and lows brought to the people by?
Merch. We talk combat.
Yes, sir. I ain't nobody wearing it today. Damn, I should have worn my merch.
Because I'm hot as shit.
If you're interested in any of our merch, y'all, we got fire merch, TNA inspired, NWO red and black and black and white inspired, as well as Nation of Domination. Link is in the description. It's also in the pages description as well. You do not have to, but if you do, we appreciate you. You can share a picture or post a picture anywhere. We'll definitely repost it and show you love and all. We appreciate that. But we got a little bit of news, y'all. Let's get to our wrestling tip. Saturday Night Main Event this weekend, y'all. We got 3 matches in the book so far. The Vision versus the Street Profits for the Tag Team Championship. Penta versus Ethan Page for the Intercontinental Championship. And Rhea Ripley along with Charlexa against Jade Cargill and the Baddies. So I'm really going to leave this one open, not go around the room. What do you guys think, real quick, as far as these matches? Anyone catch your eye? Any matches you think may be added? How many matches you think going to be? And just overall of how you think the event going to be? All y'all. Bobby, you can unmute yourself too. I don't think I can. All y'all, just whatever.
All right, I go run it back real quick, man. I'm looking at this flyer. Y'all know the Street Profits is my favorite tag team, man. I'm happy that they back, man. I wish, once again, I just wish they was doing, if y'all remember where they left off at, Montez Ford and Angelo Dawkins, the energy was getting a little weird. I wish they picked up on that. I wish they finished that story, but whatever, man. Now they facing Logan Paul, Austin Theory, and if, like, I heard somebody say, if they did win, it could, it could do something good for the tag team division. So I think that 100%, man. Street Profits need to win. I'm sick of tag teams like, what's his name? Damian Priest, R-Truth, for Charlotte Flair or Alexa Bliss. Then you got Austin Theory. Let's get back to stuff like Penta and Ray Phoenix. You know what I mean? Dawkins and Montez Ford. You know what I mean? Original tag teams. Penta, Ethan Page. I think this would be a good match, bro. I like Ethan Page. I think Ethan Page is incredible, man. I like what Ethan Page is doing a lot, man. Hopefully, I ain't even tripping. If he win, either one of those win, I'm not tripping. I think that's going to be a sleeper. And the women's match, I love TLC, man. T-Bob's left eye. I gotta go with T-Bob's left eye. I ain't gonna lie, dog. I'm going to TLC, man. Rhea Ripley just sis. Do y'all understand that the women's? I say this a lot. The women's title has only been defended 2 times this year. If I'm not even over, like, literally twice. I think only Jordan Grace had a shot. Then at WrestleMania, Jay Cargill defended it against Rhea Ripley, and that's it. Like, come on, these women, they got a lot in the tank, bro. So, B Fab, probably one of the most slept on women, man. I think B Fab got, but it's just like, God, man, we got to put the women in a better spotlight, man.
Wasn't this the way Rhea Ripley title reign was though the last time when she was the world champion, other than Liv Morgan?
Absolutely.
But nobody talks about it. That's what I'm saying. Nobody talks about it though. They always talk about Jade Cargill.
Plus, she be saying how she gonna be a fighting champion. Yep. Did she be barely fighting? What's that
Stephanie
about?
back here
Like, why
had a horrible world championship reign, but they talk about Jade Cargill. It's just Jade, but we know why.
Real quick, this is just the last thing I'll say. And Black Kaka attest to this. WWE is putting handcuffs on their women. Like, WWE is putting handcuffs on their women, man. Like, AEW, oh my God, just research Blood and Guts or look at the match, Thunder Rosa versus Britt Baker. These women are allowed to take it to the next level, and they don't have to be getting thrown off the cell or slammed on the tax. We're not even saying that. Just let's let these women take it to the next level, because if you let them take it to the next level, you get the training wheels off them. A lot of these women are outperforming the men. I still haven't had. You could talk John Cena, Roman Reigns, anybody. I still haven't seen anyone pull off a character that's better than Naomi. What she did with the car.
Right. Naomi, one of the greatest heel changes of all time.
She the mountaintop.
Yeah, and that's plus the thing too.
Yeah, plus after Jade got hurt, she showed that she had balls, and I feel like they could have did more with that. I feel like that heat was so wasted on Rhea, because she was hot after that. After the injury to her face, she was hot. Like, her attitude was hot, her promo skills wanted, because what you were hearing was real from her. Like, she was talking that real shit, because that was really what she was experiencing. And I feel like they did waste it on Rhea, because with Rhea they had to keep changing shit because of Rhea's emotions, and I hated that. Like, that was such a waste. That could have been. Yeah, it could have just been so much better. It was really a waste.
Jay should have won it. Rhea could have won later on, but because Jay didn't have any title reign and all that stuff, that was the match to put Jade over, to show that she can actually have a title match and all, and say she's believable as a champion. If you let Rhea come after everybody saying she has not had a title match, Rhea comes and take the title straight off of her, it kind of makes it look like she can't wrestle nobody.
Yeah, like you made it true.
So, but
they didn't give her the opportunity.
And she carried Rhea Ripley. That's something nobody want to talk about either.
Yes, absolutely.
At WrestleMania.
Yeah, she made Rhea look very good.
She did.
Yeah, facts.
It is
Yeah.
what it is. So, but y'all think what other matches y'all think it's going to at least be what 4 or 5? What other match you think possibly could be?
Two more. I think probably
It's gonna be
two more.
5, man. Come on, you know the
think
magic
any
number,
idea?
baby.
That's what I'm saying. You
Yeah, I
think?
mean,
You have an
I
idea
think
of anything
that
else?
Ethan Page Penta match is actually going to be fire, though. Yeah, I think it's going to be fire. That
I think
Penta
this
Ethan
is the worst
match.
card. This might be the worst Saturday main event
Yeah, I don't
card
feel like
ever.
this is
So far.
not a great card. But I do see what they were doing with by putting the vision with the Street Profits is they're trying to put the eyes back on Street Profits by doing that. And so I do appreciate that because they've been gone for a minute. They haven't gotten any sort of any main attention. So this is right. But do I care about the Charlexa, all that bullshit down there? No. Do I want Jade and the Baddies to win? Absolutely. Am I biased? Probably. But
any title
it's gonna be
change hands?
okay Saturday night's main event.
I think Ethan Page wins.
You think
One
Ethan
of
will
them.
I
win?
think
with,
Ethan
with,
Page is
with
gonna.
Penta on the front.
Yeah, I think Ethan Page is gonna win. Yeah, I think so. And I hope so, because I really hope that they use that to build a story back to the Lucha Bros. Because when he was on AAA a few weeks ago, Ray Phoenix came out, introduced Penta, and they were talking back and forth, and Penta was like, "Yeah, we about to get back together. We about to do the thing." And it was like everybody in the comments were like, "Oh, Lucha Bros ? Question marks." So I really hope that it's one of the things where they gotta knock Penta down for a second to build him back up, and I feel like they could build real fire with that. I really do. And Ethan Page is a good heel. Penta's supposed to be the good guy. I think that he needs to be destroyed a little bit, and Ethan is the right one to do it because Ethan got that. He's all ego, ego. He perfect.
What about the Vision? They don't lose the title.
No, so I think they did.
So I don't think that they're gonna lose the title, but I think that it will set up for a Street Profits and then match to come back up though. Like I don't think this will be their only match.
Y'all,
I wish, God damn, I wish.
It's psychology. Look at this, right? Look at this. The Street Profits on this card, and look who else on the card that's associated with the Street Profits. B-Fab.
Yeah.
B-Fab is too preoccupied. She forgot her manager duties. Maxine got to come into play, bro. I seen Maxine about 7 times. She got to come into play.
Yeah, she will. That's
like,
right.
come on now.
So no Seth Rollins.
Oh yeah, she was in the car. Yeah, she was in the car.
Even if Seth Rollins, Braun Breaker's still there, so they outnumbered them. It's over.
Yeah, I mean, damn, you're right.
That was a good point. I forgot.
So
about
Ethan Page, yeah. So everybody got
Ethan
Page
the only
winning.
one. Yeah,
I don't know if I got Ethan Page winning yet though. I don't think not yet.
Yeah,
I think Javon and Rusev might get involved too somehow, and Penta distracted. What are you doing, SA? And then he get so he get a body.
I won't be surprised either way, but I feel like it's not Ethan Page time yet. Like not this soon. I feel like this was they got more of a story to build between.
But you gotta think about this. Where did he come from before this company? Remember, just an NXT. Everybody from AEW. Hurry up, take the belt. Hurry up, take the belt. Now, you on the main roster too now? Hey, Ethan, watch this. Hurry up, take the belt. Sure. Yeah, see, you come from AEW, come over here, you get a belt immediately. I'm telling you, bro. They do that on purpose, bro. It's not a mistake.
He said, "Unless your name, man, that's crazy. That was Triple H, dude, though, bro. That's why I don't understand how Aleister Black ain't get. And, oh my goodness, he might not have a job no more. That's the crazy part about anyway.
Yeah.
But Mr. Green, I see you there. Let me. I'm glad you're here because we can talk about this real quick and move on. Because I really want to get your opinion on this one. Shout out to Russell Features for this one. This is Bleacher Report's top 10 male superstars in the WWE right now. So stuff number 10 to go to number 1. They have number 10 being Seth Rollins, number 9 being Ethan Page, number 8 being Finn Balor, number 7 being Braun Breaker, number 6 being Obafemi, 5 Trick Williams, 4 Penta, 3 Jacob Fatu, 2 Cody Rhodes, and 1 Roman Reigns. Mr. Green, I'll start with you, Mr. Heavy Developmental. What's your feelings on that list?
Well, first and foremost, I apologize for my tardiness. My daughter just lost a championship softball game, so that took me out of it. But no, I ain't got no time for alls because this list is absolutely bullshit. When it comes to, I feel like they didn't know what to do with the black people. They just put them together. Hey, put over at 6 foot Trick at 5. Like, what are we doing here? Because ain't no way Trick Williams shouldn't be in the top 5. Period. It's not even like number 5. Not even number 5.
But shouldn't be up there.
It's exactly. But we talking about how many times did we talk about week in, week out? Who's closing these shows on SmackDown? It damn sure isn't Cody for the most part. So if he's not closing the show, then why? How the hell is Penta ahead of him? When the last time Penta really closed the show? Penta not closing nothing but Triple A, and he's barely doing that. Grande
really
doing that right now.
That's really why Bobby mad at SmackDown. He didn't even know it. The reason you mad at SmackDown, bro, and a lot of people really mad at SmackDown, they don't even realize it. It's because Cody Rhodes is champion. The reason it rolls from the top, bro. Cody Rhodes the champion. So think about this. 2 weeks ago, the gingerbread. I'll let you get back your point, Mr. Green. I'm sorry. The gingerbread man was on SmackDown closing it being the main event. Everybody like, man, people polarizing. They even love it. It's like attitude era and all that stuff, like the Rock and Sock. This is your life, or you think, man, why is this main event in SmackDown? The reason it's main event in SmackDown is because Cody Rhodes can't main event SmackDown. Cody Rhodes has not been the main event or main event worthy for forever. It's been Trick Williams that's taking over the show, so it falls in.
But what Cody can do is be an interior designer, because clearly he could do that. Clearly he could throw some tables and chairs together and make something happen. Clearly, I'm gonna give him that. But when I go back to the list, I mean, we really being honest with this list, and we look at this list for what it is in wrestling today as of right now, as in when we look at TV, who get pops and who doesn't, who get multiple segments and who doesn't. I mean, I see Seth right there, but where the hell is Danhausen? I mean, if we're really gonna be honest,
I was going to say that.
Danhausen gets more segments than any one of these guys. He gets his pops. He gets his specialized segments. He had about 10,000 Danhausen, little mini Danhausen running around. Who they do that for but him?
I don't like him, but you're right.
I mean, it is what it is. So I think Danhausen should be on this list. I think it's a little bit too soon for Ethan. I love Ethan. You know, those that don't know, we watch this show NXT. We've watched following NXT for the longest time. We love Ethan Page. Not yet. Not what the hell is Javon? I don't see Javon Evans. Like, so hold on, what we doing here? You know what I'm saying? We jumping people that been there. Carmelo Hayes. So this list is definitely flawed at best, but that's what they want. They want you to react like this. They want you to have these emotions, these feelings, so that we could talk about it, and then it goes viral, whatever the case may be. But at the end of the day, they didn't know what to do with the black people, and Danhausen should be on there.
I feel you. Anybody else? I can't believe Oba. I would have thought Oba would have been higher than Trick until last night. So last night was the point where I said, all right, Trick finally higher than Oba now, in my opinion. I thought Trick was going to make the rise because obviously Oba is more of the company man. Trick is more of the inevitable people's champion. That's going to just grow. That's how I feel the difference is between them two. So that's why I think Oba got to be like, he need more of creative on his side than Trick is going to need. But as of right now, dealing with the Brock Lesnar and all that stuff, I thought Oba was higher than Trick. I'd had Oba like 3.
I ain't gonna lie, I got Oba 2.
That's what I'm saying. Like I'd had Oba like 3, 2 at that point.
2. Yeah, I got Oba 2.
It's Oba 3.
Yeah. I got Trick higher than Oba, bro. At the end of the day, that promo was undefeatable, bro.
Yeah, yesterday,
that promo was unstoppable.
Yesterday was the whole thing of that. When Trick, it wasn't just being in the hometown, bro. Like everybody gonna follow that now. That was oh my God, this is one of the greatest entrances of all time that we're gonna remember as far as what happened on Friday. But before when this list came out, I'd have had Oba, I had Roman, and then Oba probably 2. Oba would have been number 2 behind Roman.
I think it's an elephant in the room. Nobody wants to say this. Why is Finn Balor on this list, bro? I hate Sami Zayn. I'd rather put Sami Zayn on there than him. Come on, bro.
Yeah.
Oh, Lord.
Come on, bro.
And I like Finn Balor. I'm a Finn Balor fan, but there's no way that Finn.
We can't lie, man. We gotta tell the truth.
Javon Evans, like I said, Javon could have been. Carmelo should have been over Finn Balor.
I'll put Solo in Finn Balor. Solo promo way better than Finn Balor. What are we?
Anybody surprised Braun Breaker solo? So low, not solo.
But Braun Breaker been injured. He shouldn't even be that high. Him and Seth should switch spots. Braun Breaker just came back.
I've said this since day one, Kai and Bobby, and you tell me what you guys think about this. I always said Braun Breaker and Jacob Fatu and those guys had an opportunity and a time to do what they were supposed to do because they got a head start. When they were waiting for Trick and Oba to figure out how they were going to get to the main roster, it was like, you got to hurry up and become a main event guy and do what you got to do. Because once these dudes get to the main roster, it's over. And we see right now, bro, Braun Breaker never going to be an Oba level. I'll put that on wax right now. I don't give a hell what you do to Braun Breaker. His look, he 5'10" or whatever, the 2 whatever, like his voice. Shout out to him being a Steiner. He got a light voice and all that stuff. It won't. Not what Oba, bro. Oba John Cena was talking about Oba on Backlash. The same Braun Breaker was on that show too. And you hear what they were doing for Oba when you hear Oba. Them guys had a chance and they not. Now they're going to just be like, I don't ever see Braun Breaker being a face. Like his character don't push off like I'm going to be a face, go talk to the people going to love me and all. I don't see it. So.
Yeah, you know what I think, man? I feel you about Brian, you know, man. God. Like you said, this dude is a Steiner. It's in his blood, man.
He's skilled.
Yeah,
but we see what the Steiners did in WWE, though, Bobby. So I think it was payback for Scott Steiner and them. Like Triple H did them dirty. He gave him a promise, put his foot in his mouth, and gave him a promise he probably shouldn't have made. Said, I'll make you son and all the face of this and all this stuff. But then now he like, I got Oba and Trick and all them, and I don't think Braun's I don't think I should put Braun as the face and all that. Eventually, Scott and them gonna hate Triple H again. You're gonna hear him talking about him. He didn't push my guy right. What happened to Braun Breaker and all that? You're gonna hear it eventually.
Yeah. I think it's just God, like somebody like Braun Breaker. Remember, they did him dirty at the Royal Rumble. After that, and he had the hernia surgery. He missed WrestleMania. It's just like it's just bad, man. I feel like if Braun Breaker had a dominant performance at the Royal Rumble when the hernia thing happened, you know what I mean? It at least would have been more believable when he came back around and got healthy.
Bobby, I gotta call you out, Bob. In all due respect, you said you glossing over the fact that he lost to a table. You need to say that's the reason for the hernia surgery. He lost to a table first, and so he got kicked out of the Rumble early, and he lost to a table. Let's just put it out there. That's all I'm saying.
That wasn't even really the point, though. I think what really screwed Braun Breaker over when they knew it was done, when he lost to Punk and the whole faction helped him out, and he still lost. Like Punk didn't have nobody to really help him, and I think what really hurt him for that Punk match was the promo we had before then. He was out in the ring shaking and all that, talking to Punk, and his hand and all was shaking. And they said, I think Triple H said, "No, you're not ready, bro. It's that time. You're gonna be out there having to run a promo at the beginning of a show or at the end of a show, and you out there shaking, looking at CM Punk. This moment too big for you, and he lost with the help of his crew and all that stuff. And once that happened, it was like, yeah.
You know what though, King? I agree with you wholeheartedly. Shout out to my dog Ed in the comment section, but I will say this. I think everybody underestimate the machine of WWE, bro. Because I say the same thing about Rhea and Bianca. Everybody with common sense know Bianca is better and will be ranked higher all time. But that machine, bro, the way Rhea get pushed, bro, trust me, they're gonna push Braun Breaker to them heights, bro. It's gonna be to the point where you can't argue it because he's gonna have the accolades and the stats to back it up. So if you argue it, you gotta really get super intricate. Like, well, his promo not on Oba level, his aura not. Like he got 6 titles, the Oba got 3.
He's one of the next guys. Like I 100%. He has to be. It's gonna be more than just 2-3 guys. You feel what I'm saying? Like but you got tiers. There's levels of this. They wanted Braun to be maybe the A-tier guy of this next generation. That the Steve Austin, the Cody, and all that stuff. The next A guy. I don't think Braun gonna be the A guy, in my opinion. Like you still got your Macho Mans. You feel me? No, that's my guy. No disrespect to Macho. You feel me? Seth Rollins. All those guys are still levels beneath Roman Reigns, Hulk Hogan, and all that stuff. So I think Braun gonna just be on a different level than what they thought he's gonna be. He's still gonna be one of the faces though. He gotta be. He's the dude. He's gonna get victories over guys and all, but I don't think he's ever gonna be like in front of when they have him and Oba go. They could not let him go against Oba right now. If they had him go against Oba right now, that whole room he would take all of Braun Breaker's aura, and it would be all Oba. That whole barking would be nothing. You would hear nothing but ooh instead of you wouldn't hear none of that. That's how I feel right now as far as them two. Oba just on a different level as far as aura. They have natural aura. Braun Breaker looks like he's a nice guy in real life.
Now I'm even thinking about it. Like, I do not understand why they didn't do Oba and Braun Breaker after Mania, dog. Like Oba's in the.
They had no idea what to do for.
They can't pick a loser, bro. They can't pick a loser.
Oba was not supposed to be Oba. I say this to BA all the time. That's BA's guy. He love Oba, as he should. Oba's the truth. But Oba they didn't know what to do with Oba since the beginning. Remember, he lost to Ricky Saints. They're not gonna bring that up. He lost the title to Ricky Saints before he came up. He was supposed to lose the title and still go in his event with Javon Evans. Javon's story was supposed to be to eventually conquer Oba Femi and all that stuff. They wanted to get Oba on the TV beside Cody Rhodes, so they then made him beat Ricky Saints to get him back. but his story wasn't supposed to be that. So then remember, he set with the vignettes, like you said, Bobby, every week, vignette, because they had no choice of what they do with them. Then I think the Brock Lesnar match was either going to not happen, one, or two, he was going to lose until Brock went into work for himself, which kind of screwed them by him going into work for himself, because now Oba beat Brock in less than 4 minutes. He has to beat everyone else in less than 4 minutes now because he beat Brock Lesnar. So now, no matter who you throw, so who's going to take the L's? CM Punk going to go and throw himself now and say, I'm done, beat me in 4 minutes. Roman Reigns going to come down and say, I'm done, beat me in 4 minutes. You feel me? Gunther going to say that. You didn't let Gunther beat Brock Lesnar yet and all that. You let him beat John Cena, but Brock Lesnar just dominated the hell out of John Cena at WrestlePalooza. Yeah. So you put Oba into a corner now where he's kind of like unstoppable. You got to build somebody else to be able to compete with him, because right now he's the guy he going to destroy everybody, put him head to head. So I don't know. I think that's just the mess up of what they didn't have any idea what Obafemi would do, and they were kind of forced to bring him up. And now he kind of stuck in that this open challenge is a situation to get to the King of the Ring. Yeah. We want to get to the King of the Ring to give Oba the King of the Ring, but what can we do in the meantime?
Wait, y'all, I might need my glasses. Wait, Gunther not on this list?
Oh shit, hold up. Oh man.
The career killer not on this list? How you retire John Cena? Damn. You can't even make the top 10.
Yo, Kai, I got another one too, bro.
Uh-oh.
Hold on. Let's exclude Pat McAfee. We're acting like Randy Turner Hill. That wasn't the one of the most over things. Finn Balor's on this, and not Randy Orton.
Not Randy and Ethan Page on here, and not Gunther. That's crazy.
Like, what are you doing this list over the last 13 minutes? Like, it's just crazy, dog.
They say Ethan Page. We need a heel. Just throw Ethan Page on there. You count.
I thought Randy was heel. I thought Gunther was heel,
but
I guess not. But before we move on, I did promise you guys real quick a little time to talk about Dynamite and Collision. So this is really the Bobby and Kai show right now. Let us know what you guys think about that. I'm going mute right now. Let us know. I have no idea what happened on AEW.
Yo, Grande, real quick. I sent you a DM or X. You could a picture you could put up real quick, because I got something I'm gonna ask Kai, man.
Hold on.
Yo, Kai, bro. Because in the community, in the AEW community with the sickos, it's a big argument. I went nuclear or AEW because Darby, he won the title. He squashed MJF. MJF might be the best in the business right now. Mm-hmm. Now, have you been seeing the ratings? Darby been having a great run with the title. But the ratings have been dropping every week. You know what I mean? I just want to ask you, do you think that's because Darby is just not a draw as a champion, or you think AEW just ran into, you got the playoffs, you got Brody, Whitby, you know what I mean? What do you think is the drop for, man?
You know what? Originally, I would have said it was Darby Allin not being a draw, but for the people who actually watch AEW, and that's AEW purists, bro, Darby Allin is doing what he's supposed to do, and he's doing it the correct way at the end of the day, because people can say that, but if you go on YouTube and look at the stuff he was doing before the title, the stuff with Sting, the stuff, period, Darby Allin videos were getting the highest views because he was doing them crazy ass spots. So I can't really say that. It's the NBA playoffs at the end of the day. It's a lot of even golf is going crazy. I didn't even know people was golfing right now, but so everything is going crazy. But I will say MJF, I know King was talking about earlier that he didn't watch AEW because he liked the mega stars. MJF, bro.
MJF
he's been in Happy Gilmore.
He's the one.
Been
I
in
know.
Movies.
He's the guy. He's the guy that's the movie star guy. That's their one guy. That's their guy.
So he ain't doing. Wait a minute now. Swerve got his own sneaker. I mean,
I love Swerve. Okay. Bobby, that's your guy.
Yeah, I like watching Swerve on YouTube.
There's a different. Swerve is the black nerd that's a wrestler.
That's facts.
Which is cool. He's the guy that go. You feel me? He's he cosplays and all that stuff. That's fine. When you got like a Trick, that's why I hate when they compare Trick and Swerve. Trick is more of the cool man, ultimate pimp character. Like I'm just swag. Come around me. I'm coming in the room. I'm in a room and all. Come around me. Folks just want to see me, be around me, and all that type of stuff. I don't know if I see Swerve being in like movies and all. And I love Swerve. Swerve, the truth over there is he's the number one black guy in my opinion over there. But I don't know if I see him as a mega star.
Yeah, man. I don't even Swerve, bro. He's gonna lose on whatever. He got Bandito at the first round next week. He's gonna lose that. He hasn't been on Dynamite. He hasn't been on Collision. And you know what I mean? I just don't see. I just don't see
Yeah, I saw
it.
he said that AEW is keeping him off TV.
Is that
Yeah,
real?
he
Is that a
said
shoot or a
online.
work?
That's a work. That's
It was
a
a
work.
I
lie.
thought it was a work. I was hoping it was a work
It's
because
a
God,
work.
he sounded like he complained.
Because he coming back next week, and then he going. It's going to be a whole thing. It's the same thing with MJF when they were doing the contract negotiation thing. MJF called him a mark and all. Where that was all to hype it up. But
man. I think we should
yeah.
keep him off of
I see chat
television. To
saying
be
that he
honest,
returns Wednesday. Oh man,
Yeah.
that works. I'll watch it though, because we show it in the Discord. I'll watch it. Like I just don't know
Yeah.
who people are, so I just need to get hip to. We actually went to the first
Myself and Queen went to the
AEW
first
when it was in
Dynamite, the one in
Baltimore.
Baltimore.
Yeah, we went to the
first
first
one
ever
that was
one.
televised.
yeah,
And,
We had
we
no
went
idea
there,
who anybody
saw-
was besides Chris Jericho, though.
I saw Jericho. We saw Goldust.
We were like,
we saw
damn,
Cody
we're
there
out
and
of
all
the
that stuff. And hold up,
Oh
Bobby.
yeah, and Cody.
I don't say this out loud. I never said this. We
yeah.
left.
Who left?
I left Dynamite. Like I bounced. Like I
Oh,
halfway through.
what?
Yeah, we
episode?
did out. Yeah, because
This-
I mean, that was the early days.
This
That was the
first
early
one with
days.
Yeah, it was the
Jericho
first
on
one.
televised
The first
and Cody
one.
and all that. I went there, saw that. I saw them, and I was like, who the hell are the rest of these people? And I got up out of there, bro. I was like, I'm done.
No,
I ain't mad at that,
baby,
bro.
want to leave,
Yeah,
and then I said, okay.
Now I know it's completely different. They got more guys and all now, but I'm just saying when they first televised Dynamite, I was like, I get out of here. This ain't.
Bro, I did
Yeah,
become
plus
consistent.
too, you could see the budget difference too. But obviously,
Yeah,
that's been
yeah.
some years because it was the
Yes.
first one, so it was definitely looking real local.
Low
It was
budget,
looking real
right?
locally made. Yeah.
Bro,
But
until
it was
all
cool,
in
though.
2024, I wasn't really invested. But once I saw Swerve versus Brian Dane, and I don't like him, but Brian Dane sounds like, oh wow, I'm in.
That's
Tony Storm, Raya May,
Fact.
shit.
I know y'all be getting like street fights and on death matches. I'm not a fan.
Oh
of death
my
matches.
god.
They don't do that often, bro.
Okay,
People be overhyping
Like I
that,
said,
bro.
I hate that
It's
shit.
not
Or
that
them,
often.
like putting spikes through people's cheeks and all that stuff. I'm like, hell,
The
no, I don't wanna
syringes
see
is
that
OD.
stuff.
The syringes.
Yeah.
Oh,
is
like, what
I
is
ain't
this
gonna lie.
crazy, man? What are we
Yeah,
doing?
that's
It's scripted.
OD.
What are we
Yeah.
doing?
Yeah.
I'd rather
But-
see.
but
I'd
wait
rather
till
see
Mercedes
Joey
Monet
Ty-
come
Ty
back, though.
Cruz be JT Money.
Oh,
I don't know about
yeah,
that.
come
That's
on,
back in
man.
the day,
Come on.
man. Y'all know about that back in the day. Terry Crews is JT Money.
Right.
Nah, y'all need to tap in, man. Kyle Fletcher, my dog. Takesha, my dog. Sky Blue been going crazy. I used to Julia Hart. She was cold, but she can't wrestle for shit. But her character used to have aura. They got some people, bro. They got a lot of people. They nice, bro. And all these people came from the Indies. Evolve. Bro, AR Fox trained Austin Theory. That's why Austin Theory my guy, bro. There's a lot of bro. Ring of Honor. Y'all care about black wrestling? Basically, all the championships held by black wrestlers except for Bandito.
Yeah,
Essentially.
Ring of Honor. I saw it.
So
It's
you mind?
fucking-
You know what I'm saying?
I'm fine with the indie stuff. The indie stuff is cool. My thing become when these organizations use like old WWE guys. I'm like, and I start feeling like I always feel like, well, they got kicked out of WWE for a reason. Does that make sense? Like when I see even like TNA and all that stuff, and I see these old WWE people, when I saw they got released, my mind goes straight to you were in WWE and you got released. So I'm like,
think about this though. If FedEx do layoffs, are them people that work at FedEx not supposed to go to Amazon or UPS?
no, you're right.
Where else
I'm
they
not
gonna
just-
go? Type
You are
shit.
100% right. I'm not
They
saying
got no choice.
I'm saying it's a bias. It's in my brain. I don't know what
Yeah,
it just
nah, I
does
feel
that.
you.
It's like
But that's
damn,
how
so-
TNA
King.
was too, though. That's how
Yes.
TNA
Bro.
used to be too.
Well,
was on the same
and maybe y'all can help me out. Isn't the dude that lost to Apollo Crews in WWE like Gianano Vinci or something like that?
Went over to TNA. I
Yeah,
know
Ain't he
TNA.
getting like a resurgence somewhere?
probably
Like it's
is,
hard
but
for me
guess
not
what?
to know that you just lost to Apollo
Yep.
Crews.
And we called it out. I sat here with you and said, bro, this dude about to lose to Apollo Crews and get squashed and his career over.
tied.
And he lost in 2 seconds, got rolled up, he done. I will always remember Giovanni getting beat by Apollo Crews in like 3 seconds in his debut match. You feel me? So no matter where he goes, I saw it.
But it's about if the rumors is true, he deserved that though.
yes.
I think
and
the
so-
rumors was true in my
Oh,
opinion.
you stand about him. I'm about to say, as far as like
Yeah.
I'm happy people go make money.
Also,
Like
I just
even
saw
what's her
something that
name?
said that-
Jakara Jackson. Like shout out to Jakara Jackson. I still know she was Jakara Jackson. You feel what I'm saying? Like she gone and Nikita Lyon's still there. You feel me? Like I'm like, damn, bro. Like, whoa, man. Come on,
I mean, you know why though? You know,
wow.
you know what I'm saying?
We all know why, man.
Also,
But
they're saying Randy has been off TV for a back injury, by the way.
that back injury was
Yeah.
supposedly he was gonna win the championship.
Yeah,
Shout out
I
to
don't remember
TKO.
when it happened, but yeah, they're saying that it's something.
People hate TKO again, and they found ways to give Triple H the benefit of the doubt. But again, TKO may have included what's his name? What's the celebrity guy? I can't think of his name right now. Pat McAfee. TKO included Pat McAfee, right? And we hated that, right? But TKO wanted Randy Orton to be the 15-time champion. Paul Levesque didn't want Pat McAfee to be involved, but he wanted his boy Cody Rhodes, the Golden Boy, to still be champion. I'd have rather had the TKO outcome and then just work away from there, in my opinion. But it is what it is, man.
What you talking about? What, Randy winning?
Yeah, Randy TKO wanted Randy to win. That's the whole setup with Pat McAfee and doing the tag team match at Backlash and all. The change of the match happened. Triple H decided no, give it to Cody.
Yeah, I think it was the back injury though, because they got what we did Saturday night, and then we got got Clash of Italy, and we got Backlash, and I think Backlash. You had the world title on Backlash, and I think they wanted the undisputed on Clash of Italy. And
I feel you, but Cody went ahead and busted his album and almost was gone. So I feel you, but just think about the whole thing. He had a back injury and all that was going, but Cody then told Randy Orton to kick me in my face for real. You feel me? He almost had to vacate the belt.
Yeah,
he probably wanted to, low key. He probably wanted to.
It just all made no sense. It's like Triple H, that's what you decided. Like, we're going to really kick Cody in the face. Why is Cody taking these real bumps? And see, that's that AEW type mindset. I feel like, Bobby, why are you taking these real bumps and hurting yourself in a scripted event, bro? That don't make you cooler or tougher. Yeah. You don't even, oh my God, Cody took a
but Darby Allin, Darby Allin don't care, bro. He gave up the world title to climb a mountain. He might be on something else.
Yeah, he wanted to. I feel like his character more like Mick Foley. He is you feel me, taking risk and all that stuff. But why is Cody doing it? He the champion. Why you getting kicked in your face, in your eye? We almost lose our eye, literally.
He got to prove himself. He got a black wife. He said, "I gotta be tough.
You gotta prove yourself.
I gotta show him from the street."
You already Raheem, bro. Allegedly. Though your dad used to call your dad. We gonna go personally. Your dad used to call Bad News Brown the N-word and all that stuff. But we ain't gonna go there because Bobby don't want to hear that stuff. You don't want to go there, Bobby, because it's gonna be like Hulk Hogan all over again. You don't want to hear those ones about Dusty and all that. You don't. Hold up before I move on. Got a question for Bobby and Kai. Who is the best wrestler in the Rhodes family?
God, it's hard.
You talking about in ring or all around?
In ring. That's difficult.
Right. It's hard. In ring, Dustin.
It's Dustin.
It's Goldust. Yes, it's Goldust by far. Yes, it's Goldust. He should have been close. Goldust is the best wrestler in that family by far. He the guy that should have been champion, but he went through demons and Vince McMahon not like him and all that stuff. I feel like he
don't sleep on Cody though. That Cody indie run was generational though. I ain't about to hold you, bro.
Cody just got.
He was on the indies, bro. He was going crazy, bro.
He got to be Homelander.
Kurt Angle.
He just got to be Homelander. He got to just lean into the Homelander like whole thing and all. Like he wears suits to the ring. That's a heel thing. Like he's literally the heel, being a face and all that stuff. When he just turns, just be a heel, bro. You already that. Just claim what Sami Zayn is doing right now, where I'm thinking I'm the face and everybody boo me. That really should be Cody Rhodes' character.
Don't use him as an example though. Let's use somebody else. I don't like.
Wait. I
don't really like Sami Zayn.
Did we? I might not have heard when y'all did y'all weekend review. Did anybody talk about Sami Zayn's promo?
No,
about the one back there.
No. Hold up. I think that was the best part of the whole night. Because he was letting you know, I think maybe even through Triple H, that wrestling is not what it used to be. It is different. It's not the same. So you have to adjust and you have to refine yourself. So whatever you think, just giving a good old shot of being a great wrestler and all that don't matter no more. That was a hell of a promo that Sammy gave talking to Johnny Gargano, who was laid the hell out. You know what I'm saying? So I just wanted to show some love to Sam. That he was right.
Trick giveth and Trick taketh away as far as aura. Trick made Sami Zayn relevant again. I'm dead serious. Like Sami Zayn is probably the most interesting as far as his character is. I've been in his character since I've been watching again. Tell you the truth, Sami Zayn been boring as hell, and now I'm like, okay, he going through a little, Yeah, him and his fans and his ride or dies. Like, I think I really compared to Idiocracy, the movie. I think that's what Sami Zayn was going through with the whole Trick Williams thing. He was sitting there watching everybody, like even Nick Aldis and them was sitting there and becoming friends and being a part of the whole thing. And it's like, are you guys crazy? What is going on? So I compared to Idiocracy, but you know, people don't want to hear it's great cinema. But Travis, no, actually, Mr. Green, since you here now, bro, what was the tea brought to the people by?
The good people at Fanatics.
Yes, sir. This I Was Told segment is brought to you by the folks over at Fanatics. Fanatics is the world's largest collection of officially licensed fan gear from all the leagues, teams, and players you love the most, including WWE. You can earn fan cash to redeem them in your orders, jersey protection for when your favorite player is traded or changes teams. They also have an unrivaled selection of authentic fan gear and Fanatics exclusives that are only available on the site. So if you need some merch and are interested in helping the channel, scan the QR code on the screen or follow the link, which is always in the description. All right, definitely. If you need any merchandise from WWE, any sports, anything like that, please check out the Fanatics link. How about the channel? You don't have to, but it'll definitely be appreciated. I'm gonna get to a couple of these questions and comments. I'm gonna click on them, see what people got to say, and we'll call it a show, fellas. Let's do it. And ladies, I'm sorry, Queen. I see you back there behind the beanbag. I apologize, Queen.
Sponsored by True Classic.
Always wanted to try True Classic, but hate shopping online? Keep watching. You've probably seen our ads online. Look, I get it, you're skeptical. I mean, is everything we sell really as soft and well-fitting as we say it is? If you need to try us before you buy us, True Classic now has stores nationwide. Visit one of these stores and you can fit, feel, and outfit a bunch of our customer favorites. So don't wait for shipping or worry about how much to spend. Visit one of our retail stores today and see the True Classic difference for yourself.
So we got some, I think he hateful in the comments, some Hakan, he's calling us black boys and all. But he asked, what's your favorite black wrestler? I like to know everybody's favorite black wrestler right now. Queen? I think you muted too, babe.
Yeah.
Go ahead. You can do male and female.
Okay, well, I guess if we go all time, and I know it's going to divide people, but I'm doing straight Pan African, like straight chattel slavery. So I'm gonna say Booker T.
Okay.
As men, female. Female. Shit, that's hard because I'm gonna say Jacqueline, but I really want to say Jade.
Okay, and right now, so I'm guessing Jade is your lady right now. So who's your guy right now?
Yeah, but my guy right now, you know, that's Trick.
Travis.
Black. I'm gonna agree with Queen. I'm gonna go with Booker. And right now, as far as the women, I'm gonna say Bianca Belair.
What's all time women?
All time. You know what? Come back to you.
Okay.
Let me think about it for a second.
Let me change my answer. I want to change my answer. I'm sorry. I want to change my answer. I want to put Naomi. I'm sorry, Jade.
Trick Willie. Trick Willie.
You say Naomi? Okay. Go ahead, Mr. Green.
I guess all time. I guess especially in February when he shows back up for certain stuff, it gotta be The Rock. Because the rest of the year he doesn't even recognize us, unfortunately. I guess right now it's Oba. All-time women, and right now are the same. And like I said, we respect the Jacquelines of the world and the Jazzes of the world, and although that helped pave the way, but Bianca is the EST for a reason. So definitely Bianca for that. So Bianca for both. The Rock, especially during February. And Oba right now.
Bobby.
I ain't gonna lie, man. All time, I gotta go with Farouk, bro. The first black champion. What he did, it's a conversation. We don't get The Rock without the Nation of Domination. You know what I mean? So Farouk, man, just what he represented too around that time. You know what I mean? We know how it was. There's a lot of to be a black wrestler coming up around that time, bro. you had to make these bulls respect you. You know what I mean? They was taking lunch, they was doing probably whatever, and Farouk wasn't going for it, bro. So I love Farouk, man. I miss Farouk too. Then he came back with the damn character. It's just I like Farouk, man. So I gotta go with Farouk. I ain't gonna lie, Mr. Green, bro. Bianca all time. And if I just because she's not right now, Bianca all time. We talking about a woman that main event at WrestleMania. Like Bianca, every time she's in the ring, bro, she's setting it. When I show my daughters of just, you know what I mean, just a role model of what hard work looks like, Bianca's one of them examples I love to, you know what I mean, sit and watch their stuff with. I think Jade is definitely on the way. Definitely Naomi. It's close, but definitely Bianca. And right now, man, I gotta go with Trick Willie, bro. Like, yeah, man, like what he's been doing is incredible. And a lot of people, I just had an argument with somebody because Trick Williams isn't doing back flips, front flips, 450. Somehow, some of these wrestling people, some of y'all think that it goes way beyond in the ring. You know what I mean? Yep. And Trick is solid in the ring. He gonna give you a good story, but it's about what's the character. Does he make you feel something? The charisma. Like, you know what I mean? It's just Trick is different right now, and I ain't gonna lie, bro. The upside of this dude, man, it could be him and Dwayne Johnson will be in the same sentence when it's all said and done, bro.
What up, Kai? Let us know.
Man, at the end of the day, man, I gotta go with the all time, man. Listen, he does. I mean, no, I think people create that narrative about that Samoan man, The Rock, bro. The Rock is black, bro. His father, Rocky Johnson, bro. So when I came up, I bought the Scorpion King on DVD just because it was The Rock, and that movie was damn terrible. So at the end of the day, The Rock is one of them, bro. All time is The Rock. For the women. At the end of the day, I think Bianca Belair is the greatest black women's wrestler of all time, even now, and it's very, very early. But I'm still go with my favorite for right now. I still got, and yes, she is a black woman. I'm gonna still go Sasha Banks / Mercedes Moné, because she's just one of the greatest technical wrestlers I've ever seen for the women, and just she's gonna be up there, period. But also for right now, it's just something about that. The first time I heard that swerve when I dropped, bro. The first time I heard the theme song, I was like, yo, this. He came out with Prince Nana, all the dancing. I was like, this motherfucker dancing. Then I was like, you know what? This is actually kind of cool. So I do rock with Swerve. If Montez Ford was solo, it would be Montez Ford, but I ain't gonna cheat,
bro.
You know?
I think Montez Ford, since people always talk about Trick Williams and what Trick Williams is now, and it could have been Montez. Make Montez into a heel and make him the anti-Trick Williams. Make him wear black.
He too silly. That's the only issue. It's too silly sometimes.
They tried to do it though with that whole Angelo Dawkins thing. It felt like it was about to go there before. I was like, just do that. But my all-time male, Farouk, Ron Simmons. I was there when Ron Simmons went in the Hall of Fame, bro. I was literally in the building. That was like a crazy moment. I don't know if people understood what the moment was. You feel me? Because it's wrestling fans. You feel me though. I was like, God damn, Ron Simmons in the Hall of Fame. It's Ron Simmons. I was also there for the last night Ultimate Warrior was there for Monday Night Raw and all that, but that's a different story.
That was the last. He died like the next morning,
bro. But that was crazy. I remember waking up out of the bed and all and getting the news like Ultimate Warrior passed. Like, what, I just saw him. But all time is Ron Simmons. All time women for me is Naomi. I was a Naomi fan before I was Bianca Belair. Like, even when Naomi was getting the short end of the stick and that glow and all that shit, I thought Naomi was athletic as hell. Could have did more. Like, I remember going to WrestleMania 29 and all. She had meet and greets and wanted to run to go see Naomi, like Naomi. And it was a lot of stuff. Sorry, Queen. But as far as currently though, my guy Trick Willie, I think Trick Williams about to be the face of wrestling in general. That is what it is. And currently with women, it's Bianca. Bianca gonna be the greatest of all time if she's not already. We all know that she is what she is. But I hope she's able to come back. If Rhea Ripley got into that match and screwed her finger or whatever. So that is what it is. But shout out to Bianca. Hopefully you get back. But let me go into some more real quick. Ilya Dragunov, shout out to Wolferus. He says Ilya Dragunov needs to get free from Palcatraz. Batman says AEW is so much better than WWE right now. I heard AEW wasn't that good this week though, y'all. Was that true? Dynamite? All right, JD. Shout out to JD giving your show love, Bobby, and all that stuff. But JD be going in on some. I'm like, JD, I don't even know what to believe, bro. You just
can we acknowledge the fact that NXT beat out all them? Like,
so why
NXT?
Y'all said AEW.
I know y'all said AEW was like y'all going through a little period and all that. NXT still beat them. like y'all was supposed to I think ever since MJF lost his title, I think that's when it started to dip the opposite way. So,
like
NXT
AEW's
still
about to be
giving you like
competition.
690, 700,
Yeah.
650. Yeah.
thought
I
AEW
would
was gonna get to
I
$1
would expect AEW to do
And then
better.
it was like, nah, AEW
Shout out to
just dropped
Kelly
that
Armstrong.
down.
NXT is still associated with WWE, and CW to me right now is a bigger network, in my opinion.
It is.
Everybody
Whoa. No.
Hold on. Before you go on, AEW, before you continue your point, AEW got over NXT though. Remember once Trick and
Exactly.
Open left, AEW
When the big three left,
to being bigger than them,
AEW
so
took over.
why is it now dropping down now? Mason Rook is the guy that's really changing the.
It's the playoffs. The playoffs come on Wednesday, man. Come on.
But why NXT? Come on every day of the week, bro.
They only play basketball on Wednesday.
You right. Let's go with that.
MJF about to get the belt back Saturday, so we gonna be back in the 700,000-800,000. You know what I mean?
Better, man, because it looked like it was about to be competition out of nowhere. It dropped to 400,000. Like, what just happened? Damn. Let's see. Oh man, y'all got some wild fans coming over here. You got people talking about
Can they fight though?
With 7. Oh my goodness. AEW is the best now from black men. You already know half of them. You talking about the people in the chat? Can they fight though? You already know half these people.
Nah, I'm talking about can anybody from NXT whoop John Moxley in the fight? I don't think so.
Nah, it's not even close.
Hold up.
Yeah,
I think Keanu Carver beat the hell out of John Moxley.
Let's talk about it.
Just because he portrayed that character.
No.
Nice guy.
Keanu Carver shout out to Keanu Carver being from DC down the street, from Queens area and all that stuff. But hold up, Keanu Carver is in the WWE. This guy called out the whole Samoan dynasty before he was in there and all that stuff on Twitter and all saying they pieces of trash and all that, and still in the WWE right now. Nah, Keanu Carver beat the hell out of John Mox. I'm putting all my money. I'm putting all my money.
I 100% agree.
Over John Mox.
Don't play with Chocolate City. Don't play with
I'm about to
us.
say over John Moxley got embarrassed by Paul Heyman. I remember that. Paul Heyman big shot to John Moxley.
No, that was Dean Ambrose. That wasn't Moxley.
I'm about to say, that was somebody else.
Okay.
That was somebody completely different.
My bad. They changed characters. My fault's a different dude. I see him as somebody else. Special guest feature. Let's see. What else we got here? Shout out to Cuz. I see you, Cuz. Cuz gonna be here next week, y'all. Let's see what else I can get to real quick. Same thing. Raquel face her for Raquel should already had the title.
She should have been had.
Wolferish says I want Alexa to get a main event push. Everybody in the tag team division.
Now we good, G.
This already need legit tag team.
Tribal Ray. They need to just get Lash Legend out of there. Well, she's gonna win Queen of the Ring probably though. I think she's the favorite to win Queen in my opinion. Tribal Ray says SmackDown been terrible, man. What is this? Not GM or G Nimer says that open challenge was a mistake. It's because they had nothing to do, man. Next is gonna probably be Omos though. They're gonna have to throw Omos, Sheamus in there eventually. That's about
He got to beat him to submission though, bro. If Omos come up, Oba Femi beat him to submission. Say, you know what? I don't need you, but stick around so I can have the odds fair. I don't want people jumping me and all that. Like, bring Omos up or just let him go.
Brock beat Omos, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that means that Oba gotta beat Omos. And last time, did he beat Brock Lesnar? That's what this whole Oba thing is kind of like. You got to build other people up to go against Oba, because if not, Oba you can't have people gonna get tired of Oba based off of that. If you just have him winning and you make it where he can't be beat, somebody got to have adversity, or you got to make him a heel. You feel me? Like that's just the way it is. Until somebody come up to get him, you got to give him adversity. So somebody else.
You know what's crazy, bro? They should have kept Apollo Crews, Omos, Oba, and I would have did some funny. I'd be like, I'm gonna call y'all the Nigerian Syndicate, just to stick it to AEW or something. Y'all the Nigerian Syndicate. I got y'all.
They'd have been unstoppable.
Let's
see. A Miracle says Joe Hendry is better than Ricky Saints. I don't think. I don't think neither one of them. I don't think neither one of them main event guys.
Nah.
But
he make better songs.
Yeah,
I'm about to say it depends on the next song that Joe Hendry come out with.
I like Ricky. I like Ricky Saints' character better than Joe Hendry. I'm not a big Joe Hendry guy, man. Like I ain't gonna lie.
He a meme wrestler, just like Danhausen. What's the difference? It's no difference.
When Trick Williams took his aura, I was over that Joe Hendry thing when that happened. I watched Trick Williams. I remember Joe Hendry was going in WrestleMania against Randy and all that stuff. Then he lost that title to Trick when they was going off of Trick in the TNA and all. And I was like, okay, Joe Hendry not that guy. That's why Mike Santana over there is the TNA champion. He shouldn't be over there.
Wait till the next intro. You'll see.
The one for Joe Hendry?
Yeah.
The next one for the bring him up? I knew one the main event.
His next song. Once he come up with a new intro song, he gonna go straight to.
He does amazing segments. He has some amazing segments. But if that's the case, he's a segment performer, just like Danhausen. Danhausen was terrible in that damn tag team match. By the way, the little person, he was wrestling his ass off. I ain't gonna lie. Compared to him, shit.
Let's see. Caleb says, Bobby, when can we put an end to the Judgment Day for good?
Yeah, yesterday.
Oh.
and yo, Raquel Rodriguez is probably one of the most believable she's getting so
big
underutilized.
Big sexy or whatever.
God, bro.
Ever since
it's supposed to be the big three. It's supposed to be the big three.
Kevin Nash's opinion to heart. Shorty been legit, man.
Yeah.
Like Raquel Rodriguez she should be champion. I don't get the whole Liv thing. I'm not a big Liv Morgan fan.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, Kyle. I'm just not I'm not saying she bad. Again, she just a smaller lady. She shouldn't be running. Like when you got now the women's division is now. Yeah. Now the women's division has like specimens and Amazons and all that now. Like seeing these little ladies, like even AJ Lee. I didn't want to see that again when that happened. I was like, I thought AJ Lee was overrated.
Can I let me argue this just a little bit. For AJ Lee, you're 100% correct. But for Liv, you're right. She is battling bigger and better people, but that's why she's in a faction. Like if she was doing this by herself, then completely unbelievable.
Yes.
But the fact that she has two people to help her at all times, it kind of makes it gives her the pass to actually say, okay, she can do this.
She get these long ass title reigns though, bro.
But you forget she got the secret component that's helping her whole game. She from New Jersey.
The music video?
New Jersey, right, got that secret sauce that you just can't stop. So I don't really know.
Kyle, you like Trouble, didn't you? You got it on your Spotify list.
Let's go to the next. Let's go to the next
one. Wolverine says 2 to 3 years of total experience in the ring, though, gives her room to improve.
He talk about Jada Parker. Hey, yo, bro. He said Jada Parker not ready for the main. I'm like, come on, bro.
I mean,
Parker
she is,
ready.
but I'm afraid they're gonna destroy her character though before she get there though.
Damn. Y'all see what she doing with Natty? You heard her and Natty doing a little back and forth. I think that'd be
once she changed her finishing move, I think she was ready.
Yeah.
The one she got now is badass.
Y'all feel like she can just keep losing? She gotta win just some type of big match, right?
Yeah.
So in a perfect world, and I said this before she came up with B-Fab and Meechin, she shouldn't even chose those two. It should have been Kalani and Jada. Those two could have been like her new baddies or whatever the case may be when it comes to Jay Gargill. Jay could have been in front and just let them other two kind of build their rep, just like JC Jane and her two crew and stuff like that. So I hope, personally.
At the end of the day, was Maxine ready when they brought Maxine up? I ain't see y'all complaining.
Is Maxine ready now?
Exactly. So
we can do this with Maxine. We can send Maxine a black screen. We should Maxine that black screen. You feel
Maxine
me?
can go with her husband.
I can't co-sign this now.
Or she can go to Evolve. You feel me?
Yeah, there you go.
Be a husband's manager for real.
You feel me? Get it together. I ain't gonna lie. Maxine Dupree, one of the worst. We can keep it 100.
I think she came a long way though. You know,
what's a long way?
No, she did. Bobby, don't do that. Bobby, don't do that. Don't do it. No, sir. No, sir.
What's her name? Natalia or whatever? That was horrible.
Yeah,
she had like one good match, and everybody was like, "Yeah, she did a good job." And I was like, "Yeah, it looked like she did something." And then it was like, "All right, get her away from here." That Intercontinental Championship reign was trash, man. That was horrible.
Yeah, I like that.
Shout out to the Rams, LA Rams, baby. That's the only way I stick up for her. That's the only way. So.
Why not put Melo and Saints in the program with Trick? I think it is gonna happen, y'all. Y'all know WWE have like 5
we gotta wait a little bit. It's more like a
SummerSlam. Yeah. I think we gotta wait a little bit. I know people are mad and all that stuff. I think we're gonna get Melo and Trick. They already teasing it. It's going to happen. And I really think my suggestion is to get Melo. I would have waited till Trick was champion. That's my opinion. I'd have waited the Trick was heavyweight champion, and then that would have been the way to get Melo to the next level for sure.
Ooh,
by bringing him up there
that's
and having him have a belt instead of
He
fighting for the US
said that. He said that months ago.
Yeah, instead of Melo
Yeah, he
doing
said that months
and all
ago.
bring Melo, wait for Trick to be the world champion, then you get Melo in a feud with him up there. So you bring Melo, they're gonna have a great feud and all, and they'll bring Melo and solidify him as a world championship material guy.
That's fire.
But that's what I would do. He said Faith said Kit deserves better. Kit fine. I'm actually becoming more of a Kit fan as well. He showed off in a match with Jelly Roll and all. I think he'll make like a what's his name? A Lil Yachty look good or something like that. Like Kit legit. Kit nice.
He got a Cody Rhodes co-sign, but look what they're doing to him. Kit, if I was Kit, bro, just play your role until it's time. Because once Elton Prince come back, they putting you right back in there anyway. They ain't about to screw him over.
Elton Prince won't get released.
Oh man, damn.
Yeah, they playing dirty.
I'm sorry. I'm gonna let you know. Keep it real, man. I've seen people get released with injuries now. Elton Prince wasn't doing much beforehand. Elton Prince, Kit Wilson on a different level than Elton Prince. It will be all Kit Wilson keeping Elton Prince there because they're not even gonna make the same amount of money at that point. Like Kit Wilson gonna be a guy that actually gets some money and all that. Elton Prince gonna be like, Marty Jannetty, take that L real quick, and then we see you later.
They got Trish the Angels anyway. That's his cousin, so they about to replace him with his cousin.
He gonna take that L, Kai, and then we're gonna see this for him.
Come on, man.
We're gonna see that for him as well, bro. I don't know what y'all doing.
Yo, that is hilarious.
We gonna see that screen for him.
Elton King. His name gonna be Elton King. Elton King
is all elite. Yep, you gonna see that picture. You be like, yep, damn. Well, we finished a couple more that we get through. Elite Wig is turning shit to gold. Facts. That's why I keep telling Bobby to watch.
Yeah,
Triple H, gotta watch that. He said, Bobby, I feel that Triple H shit. Yeah.
I would give it a chance though.
NXT is unwatchable for me. It becomes that way. It's quick. It's a quick turnaround as far as like storylines. You gotta have a short attention span, and if it's not nobody there like Trick and Oba and Javon, it do become more difficult. But they getting some new guys.
Having Kiana Carver, I see. I don't watch it like that, but I think I heard King said he wasn't on there. I don't understand that, not even a little bit, bro.
They forgot about him. I didn't think Keanu Carver was going to be. So people were asking what Keanu Carver was going to be. He can't be nothing. He was going to be a guy that get to the main roster and get fed to Oba.
Wow.
Yep.
You can't have. It's too many. It's Royce Keys now.
Yeah.
It's Oba now. He would have got up there. He'd been fed to Oba. He'd have been a guy that got fed to him. That's it.
So what y'all think of Mason Rook?
He gonna
nice,
maybe win a mid card champion. He ain't no heavy. Nah, he ain't Kevin Owens. He don't got the look of the personality of Kevin Owens.
He from UK though.
They
like the UK wrestlers.
Triple H love his champions not be able to speak. Triple H love that. I don't know why.
Put a mask on his face. He could be Vader.
Oh,
nah, bro. He got his face too baby faced him. It ain't Vader.
His moveset nice though. I ain't gonna hold you.
He Kevin Owens. He Kevin Owens just don't got the.
He gonna lose weight like Gunther. Look, Walter lost weight. He gonna lose weight. Watch.
How tall is Mason Rook? Is he tall?
He I don't think he's that tall.
Because Gunther tall though, right? Gunther like 6'5", I think.
Shit. But you was right about Carver though. Same thing with EK Prosper, bro. They're about to go get Leon Slater from over there. EK Prosper, you might be in trouble.
Yeah,
when
Leon Slater get over
there,
it's a wrap, bro. You should know that. You'd be like, oh, they looking at this guy. He kind of look like the way I wrestle.
They said Mason Rook like 6'4".
Mason Rook that tall for real?
He don't look tall on TV.
Yeah,
I said at least 6'3".
Yeah.
I said at least
D'Angelo tall as hell then, because he don't look that tall, bro.
Because Tony D'Angelo, I think everybody got excited. Shout out to Brian Alvarez and what's his name, Dave Meltzer and all them talking about Tony D'Angelo and all. Even though Tony D'Angelo had 5 different chances in NXT, no, bro, he ain't that guy. There's nobody in NXT right now that's the next guy. Nobody. They're all building for mid card guys right now. For when the guys move on and we get people in their line, I don't think there's anybody in NXT right now that's going to be a world champion.
Tony G with the same clothes as Deuce and Domino.
There you go. There you go.
Playing with me, bro.
Let me see any more. Cam Hendricks and main man Energy Run Evolve. Yeah, Cam Hendricks is going to be there forever.
Yes, that is true,
bro.
That's not saying too much, though, but that's true.
How did Nikita Lyons go from NXT to Evolve to LFG? And she still got a job and everybody got fired.
You know.
Yeah, we know. We know. Let's see.
Well, it is what it is. Come on.
Not GN says, I think they should replace Yachty with an actual WWE talent. I think they're fine. In my opinion, I don't think Yachty gonna be there forever. When Trick eventually become world champion, Yachty not gonna be there. Yachty probably gonna turn on Trick. That'd probably be the way to let Trick lose.
It wouldn't be no point because Trick don't need a manager as it is. A celebrity kind of justifies it. If you give him a regular, who gonna be his manager?
I would talk Trick.
Reggie coming back? Come on,
it makes no sense.
Hey, Kyle, I think it's just like Swerve and Nana. You know what I mean? It's just like Swerve. He could cut a promo without Nana, but Nana just brings a certain level, you know what I mean, aesthetic to the character.
Yachty's just about that money. Yachty's supposed to make Tricks where it looked like Trick believed was a superstar. Trick's to be a guy to hang out with celebrities and all. That's what Yachty's job is.
Flavor Flav and Diddy. That's what they're supposed to be in the background. Well, maybe not Diddy. Let me take that. Flavor Flav in the background.
He said, I think the program
went way too far.
With the shock went from Jacob. With the shock went from Jacob over Roman the first time. I'm over Roman, bro. I ain't gonna lie to you. I'm over Roman. Roman kind of trash now. Roman, he started to be trash, man.
Yo, it's so hard for me to it's like, bro.
Roman the dude, he the mega star.
He had a good that WrestleMania match was good though. I ain't gonna
it was a solid match. It's like so we need some type of I'm sick of the end of Raw, the same thing. Gonna get beat up, get put
same thing. Go to commercial break, come back, he put his finger up again, and then we go to a little promo and all. He about to acknowledge him and all. It's the same thing. Get any brawl. Roman Reigns do that every Raw, bro.
Yeah, dog.
But I think the special thing about Roman, yes, I think we all tired of the same type of thing. It's not nothing new, and it's not nothing that he can do better than what he didn't do in the bloodline, right? So we know that. But he is telling the next generation of how to be a superstar. You come out, you start the show, you have little segments during the show, you close the show. Like, he is being a superstar. We don't see that too much.
I agree.
I agree. But they don't want that though. Triple H don't want a megastar. He don't want nobody bigger than the company. But unfortunately, Trick Williams is not having that, bro. So either you're gonna hold him back on purpose, or you're gonna be like, you know what? Maybe we can't have a megastar, John Cena, these type of. But they say they don't want that because they want to make bread. And if you got to pay him.
Undeniable though. The only thing with Trick undeniable. Trick, hold up. I keep saying Trick was a heel, y'all. The WWE was so stupid. They thought to bring Trick up, who was the most over guy in NXT, maybe history possibly in NXT, the most over guy. They thought to bring him up and make him a heel because they wanted to bring him a heel and make Oba a face. They wanted to have a heel and one face.
Yeah.
Trick is so undeniable that he said, no, this is what I am. I don't care what they put Trick in, bro. They could put Trick out there with a piece of shit, literally, like on the mat. And people would cheer for Trick and be like, yo, Trick is crazy, man. That's the level I think Trick gonna get to. He basically John Cena 04 right now all over again. You can give any analogy to any of the greats when they were going through their period. Rock, 97, 98. Whatever you want to say, he's that right there going through it. He's the undeniable guy. Usually the face and all the new face, usually not the guy that you expect. Yeah, you get Roman Reigns, which took like 12 years because you didn't want him. Usually somebody just show up and the people choose him.
I think they 100%.
Yeah, go ahead.
I think they 100% went with that vibe because when I watched SmackDown last Friday, I was like, how many times did they say hometown hero? They normally say hometown guy, other things like that. They made sure they said hero multiple times. So they're literally transitioning him. And if Friday wasn't the stamp of it, like, yo, he's a face now. Like, it's over.
SmackDown is his. Yeah.
It's over.
Next comment is going to be SmackDown is no longer Cody Rhodes. Go ahead, Queen. I'm sorry. Yes.
No, what I want to interject and say too is that I always remember the video that we saw with him and Mello and him standing behind Mello, and it was before he got buff and all that, and just the fact that the crowd right then was starting to gravitate to him over Mello, and that's not even to slight Mello at all. It's just Trick has natural charisma. Like if you go to his YouTube, I don't know how many of y'all follow it. He's had that YouTube since he was a teenager, and if you watch his speeches that he did in high school, his speeches he did in college and stuff like that, like we make our jokes and stuff, but he really is the anointed one. Like he really has been that dude and has just been polishing it so the work is speaking for itself. And that's why he is undeniable. That's why at the end of the day, you'll go to other content creators, especially ones that aren't the same hue as us, and a lot of them want to deny him. They'll make comments like, "Oh, they're funneling chants through the music. Oh, it's on the audio.
It's
they're
DEI.
just doing
The fans
that
are doing
because
their
he's
DEI
XYZ
hiring.
place. It's because he's at XYZ place. Why, when he came out over in Europe, if everyone forgets, when he came out, they went straight to Europe.
Yep.
Like right when he dropped onto the brand,
Why,
he went
Queen,
straight to Europe and had a pop over there. That shit was dumb. And Dubai,
why did he still whip that
dumb.
trick, Queen?
Like,
why did he still whip that trick though? He
Yeah.
never told the audience to say that one time.
he never told
they
the audience
would
to do
know
that.
that,
It's
though.
just, it's yeah, they don't know the history, and that's fine. They don't know the history about Trick, but it's the fact is you don't gotta lie to kick it though. Like at the end of the day, if he's not your cup of tea, he doesn't have to be your cup of tea. That's fine. There's lots of people that people love that I don't particularly care for, but to say that his talent and his charisma and his energy is undeniable, it is undeniable.
I
Like
made
there's
a
no
statement-
lies there,
I made a statement to Queen the other day.
and that's it. Go ahead.
And I think I sat and I thought about it for a minute, and I want to know what you guys think about it while I move on. What if Melo wasn't there for Trick? Trick was there for Melo. Nobody thinks about that one.
Oh, Melo wasn't there for Trick.
What if Melo wasn't there for Trick? Like as far as putting them together, they put Trick with Melo to make Melo seem like he's more cooler and give him the rub and all of that. Like we always think of it the opposite way. Like it's
I believe
oh my
that.
God, we put Melo beside Trick. Like he was going to do wrestling and all. He was in NXT. He had to develop. That's what he was going to do. But as far as the gift for the gab, that's Trick Williams.
Yeah,
they put that beside Melo.
Yeah,
that's why when Melo lost
fire
it,
on his
not to
moves.
disrespect,
I love
I love
his
Melo, one of my
matches.
favorite. He's not on that same level like he was in NXT though when he was putting people in the Raptors and all that stuff. Because he had Trick behind him. Trick is people keep comparing him to
Melo
people
come off like an actor. Sorry, go ahead.
No, I was just gonna say, babe. People compare Trick Williams to The Rock, Booker T, John Cena. They keep trying to find a way. I'm gonna tell you who Trick Williams is. Who would be the greatest wrestler of all time if he did do wrestling, but he didn't. Trick Williams is Muhammad Ali. I told this to BA before. It's Muhammad Ali, Cassius Clay. That's who Trick Williams is based off of. That's why y'all can't understand it at all, because it's something you've seen before, but you've never seen in the WWE. He bases his character, the Anointed One, the little robes he used to wear when he did the boxing thing. When he first started with the boxing gloves and all that type of stuff, it's based off of Muhammad Ali, who would have been the great, if he'd have been a wrestler, Muhammad Ali would have ran circles around everybody as far as promos and all that conversation and all that, but he just did boxing. That's who Trick Williams is. He's Muhammad Ali, and we watching it now in the WWE for him.
No, that's a great point. I ain't gonna lie, that's a great point.
And then last thing I wanted to say though is that people want to hate on him, but he didn't take the fast track. He was Apollo Crews' one of his guards.
Facts.
Like we got to watch him in the background build himself up. So even though people feel like fast track, there was nothing fast about it. He did his time and he deserves everything he has.
Hey man, last went NXT for 5 years. I don't want to hear that BS. But
Well, I'm about to say he is super senior. Don't do that.
5
Don't do that.
years. They were supposed to been up with Carmelo and them. They had to wait extra years to give people time.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna be done with that as far as the comments. There's a ton of people in here. We'll be in here all
Facts,
day,
yeah.
and I want to get out of here. But appreciate everybody for joining us, man. This was an awesome. Appreciate you, Kai. Appreciate you, Bobby. These my guys, man. Real talk. You didn't have to do it, but you did. I know we on a lower level than you guys is. Tears of this, but we damn sure appreciate you guys coming to the show. And
Thank you, guys.
man. Real talk, man.
Yeah, nah.
With all that being said, y'all, like I say always, if you're new around here, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button as well, hit the notification bell so you're always in the tune of when we drop new stuff over here. I'm gonna give y'all time to promote yourself, but let me promote the rest of the stuff real quick. Again, if you're new to the channel, we have other shows as well. Got my guy BA on the show with the rest of the 695 crew, Calvin and Larry. If you're from down here in Baltimore, you know about the 695 crew. I know a lot of people made fun of our accent over here, but you know about the 695 Beltway. But it's Get Off the Damn Fence, where they talk about everything, but mainly sports. They have shows every Wednesday evening, so follow them. Guys, help them out with their subscriber goals over there. Also, follow my guy BA as well with Rel, Big J, and Will on Cuz We Geek, where they talk about all things in geek culture and films and television. They have shows every Tuesday evening and Saturday morning. Help my guys over there with their subscriber counts. And then you already know myself and Rel, NBA's getting hot. It's getting hot in here. Playoff time. Cap and crown. come on over there and check us out. We talk about all things NBA, new school and old school. Myself and Ro, we have shows every Monday evening, Wednesday evening, and Friday morning, especially for the members. Help us out over there. One last time, much thanks to our guys, our guests today, both Bobby and Kai. Bobby, let people know what you're doing and all that stuff.
I love. Yeah, man. Thank you for everybody who tapped in, man. I appreciate it. Make sure y'all keep supporting We Talk Battle. We Talk Comebacks. I mean, make sure y'all keep supporting the channel. Great conversation.
Hulk Hogan does.
Oh, I'm on mute.
No, we talk battle.
Yeah, look at the name. We talk battle.
Yeah, we talk. Yeah, my bad. Yeah, we talk. Make sure y'all support them, man. You know, man. And I don't even look at anything as levels as bigger or smaller because we all been here. Everybody on this panel knows the YouTube grind. You know what I mean? We're all just trying to get to the next level. So you know what I mean? We're here for good conversation. Make sure y'all support the channel by grabbing the shirts. They $15. You know what I mean? I still got to get one too, bro. So yeah, man, I got to make sure I cop one, man. So definitely. And man, I appreciate everybody, man, the conversation and you know, man, it's good to have this culture to just bring awareness. The a lot of we cover everything: AAA, NXT, TNA, AEW. Y'all do a great job, man. So I'm here to get you much success, man. For real.
Thank you, Bobby. Appreciate you, bro.
Thank you.
Kai,
most definitely.
One more thing, hey, Raheem. I know you follow it, Raheem. If you listening, come on up here, man. Give We Talk Comebacks that interview, man.
Get your ass over here, Raheem Rose, bro. He follow on Twitter, bro, acting like he don't pay attention and all. Like he only follows like 1,000 people, and we one of them. You don't get your ass over here and stop talking about us on other different shows and all.
Oh yeah, that made me think about too when Roman that said click, copy, click, paste, and we were like, oh,
yep. And I was like, they listen to Bobby
content.
Click, copy, click,
yeah, we
paste.
Be watching. We be keeping notes. Yep, we be watching. We know all of those wrestlers follow us and look at our stuff. They know what we say about them. So just help them make better content. Like just everything we say is in jest. We don't know you personally. And we do it as wrestling fans. That's always what I want to say is that it's much love to everything that everyone does as far as wrestlers. And we appreciate you guys. But we know y'all watching.
Kai, tell them what you up to. Kai, you always doing something, bro. You always got a new video all the time. What you up to, bro?
Hey man, I appreciate y'all for having me on, man. I rock with the We Talk Comebacks family heavy. So no, bro, I've been drinking. I got an excuse.
I'm kidding.
You know, y'all know I rock the We Talk Comebacks family heavy. I was checking my stream. I was streaming to my audience. I saw a high of 80 people. So I have the expectation that all of y'all subscribe to their channel, and I better be already subscribed to my dog Bobby Monsoon. And like you said, bro, it ain't levels, bro. We all started from the bottom. And, you know, me, as I was coming up, I wanted to work with people who were starting because it's more pure, it's more fun. We just make creative, fun content. You know, it's no, hey, man, I'm bigger than you. I'm like, oh, come on, bro. Like, you know, I work with people that had 75 and then they, boom, got to 1,000. So that's what I want to see. So I want to see y'all get to 1,000. And, you know, I appreciate y'all for putting me and Bobby on because, you know, that means me and Bobby got to get some work done. So now that we're here, it's time to make some AEW content.
Yes, we're glad to be here.
That's what I wanted to do this for. Make that bridge, make this like I appreciate y'all. Y'all don't understand. Like I was doing the NBA content, but these guys can let you know, like everybody on the screen. I always shout out. We have a group message. You guys like shows and all that saying, man, you know what? They're talking to Bobby. Hey, share this. Did you see what Bobby said right here? Did you see what Kai said? Look at Kai. We actually literally did the part on the show from Kai's show when I saw Kai as far as the hate on black women and all. So this has always been I always wanted to find a way.
We actually had a whole segment about that.
And anything I talk about, always wanted to find a way to find like to represent people like us, y'all. Like I've always, when I was, there was always a bunch of people that didn't look like us that talked about wrestling. You feel me? So when I find channels like yours, Kai, yours, Bobby, like I'm like, bro, these are dudes that look like me. You feel me? A little bit older, been through the attitude errors and all. They can actually talk about the stuff that I actually remember watching and feel right now as far as watching this product. So I want to thank y'all, man, because you guys are entertainment fucking every day. Like I get up and wait for you guys' video to say, hey, oh, why you say that, Bobby Monsoon or some shit like that? I'm sitting here like Bobby Triple or to hear Kai talk about she want to hang with a bad. He want and all that, all that, man.
Yeah, me and Kai
guys. I
cornered
love
the
you,
market
content,
with
real
them
talk.
songs.
Hey man, they said they need a Bobby Monsoon BCB collab, man. I'm with it, man. I'm doing the voiceovers now.
Hey, hold up. BCB, Bobby Monsoon, and Chemo Queen. You can't leave Queen off of that.
I forgot she got the intro.
Gotta get the collab. That's the collab of all collabs.
No, fast.
But like I said, I love y'all
Too
product.
much. He's got to have too much.
We gonna keep growing.
We get Mr. Green on there on his DJ Khaled. Tell you, yeah, man. we talk comebacks.
We love y'all, man. Real talk. Keep doing what y'all doing. Real talk. We love y'all product, man. We will continue to watch it. We fans ourselves, like I said. I stay in the comments talking to you guys and all that stuff. Appreciate you so much. We got to do more of this. I don't know if you guys gamers. I talk to y'all after this and like more of that. But for everybody else, man, thank you so much again. This is for Chemo Queen, for my guy Travis over there. You see Mr. Green down there, Bobby Monsoon, and my guy Kai. This is Muy Grande Negro Americano. And this is We Talk Combat. So we talk all things combat and combat sports entertainment. We are the best, brightest, and blackest combat review show there is on YouTube or anywhere else. Y'all know what that is. Shout out to the podcast listeners listening as well, and Spotify and everywhere else, Instagram and everywhere. We appreciate y'all. We'll see y'all soon for another one next week. Peace.